Welcome to TPK Roleplay. Tonight we continue our series of rotating one-shots wherein our brave band of adventurers continue their work with the Harper faction to investigate mysteries within the realm. Tonight's session will be based very loosely on Finders Keepers by Janek Sielicki. I am Lukalok, and I will be your dungeon master this evening. Players, if you would like to go around and introduce yourselves, starting with Turk.
Hey everybody, I am Turk, or Turk Accented, and I will be playing Ulrich of Dunval, the human cavalier fighter.
Hey, I'm Tony. I am playing Tess, the Eladrin Star Druid. Pass over to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarthrax Franco. I play Rory Daywind, the Way of Mercy half-orc monk.
Hey folks, Ikash the Orc here. I will be playing the Goblin Battlesmith Kabud Bell.
And it's me, Corndog McGraw, playing the Dragonborn Tempest Cleric. And question marks come next?
Hello, my name is Cole. I'm here. I'm not peeing again. Hello.
All right, so last we left off, you guys had basically hightailed it back. Or I guess, no, really, you had ran back to the hideout with your tail low and tucked between your legs. Really, if we are being honest. And I will bring you over there.
It was a tactical repositioning.
Of the tail between our legs, yeah.
Where you have all, I'm sure, gotten into the bath, are rested up as best you can be, and you are ready to get back out into the fight. Where are you going?
I think one of the things that would have happened when we returned to the hideout, Rory would have gone directly to the baths, and I don't know how deep these things are, but Rory would have sat down and gone under and just sat there and held his breath as long as he could, and in a series of just trying to compose himself, continue to sit up, deep breath, go under the water in this strange just fucking cool it Daywind kind of mantra.
I think when Rory pops his head back out finally, we see Kabu half in the pool, half on the edge, hammering at a big piece of slag, and he's just pounding away at tools and drilling into it. Because Kit is no more.
Sorry, kid. Carnage slides down in and slowly begins the process of peeling her chainmail that has been incinerated into her body off, as she just seeps down into the bath, just kind of waiting for Rory to pop his head back up, and also crying a bunch and using every last bit of magic she has to send Garrett just essentially coming through in text messages through to his brain. Just a whole lot of ow, please come back, please come back.
Yeah. Ulrich's just sitting on the side of the pool, just has his legs in, and he's also similarly gotten out of his armor just a little bit. And he's swiping the water up into his eyes and just clearing his face off of sweat.
Rory will pop up and take a deep breath and look at everybody. Right. So we go to mountain here?
Oh, what's left of it.
That's where we're headed, right?
Yep.
Only place I think she could be unless she went back to the city. Or wherever else. It's our biggest lead at this point.
She did leave a pretty big indication she was there. You know, with it blowing up.
That's right. It's fine.
Yeah, how many? So she said she was going to be completing her set. How many more books do we think are there?
How many books makes up a set?
Yeah, is that like a normal? No, I don't own books. I don't. Is there like a number that come in a set typically?
6 feels good. 6 feels like a set number. That's what we're saying.
Oh, a dozen?
Oh, there you go.
That's twice as many.
It is. So, hey, maybe it's a little hope for us. Maybe she doesn't have them all then.
Either way, if she gets any more books, it's bad, right? So,
Yeah. I think we just gotta do what we gotta do. Get in there quick, get in there hard, and take it down.
should
Right,
we-
I guess.
Equal parts tactical and foolhardy. That's what we're looking for here.
Oh.
Not as
just-
we, Hamish. Not as we, Hamish, will come and stand at the edge of the baths, looking a little like wind blown. And he'll say, "I went up on Angus, like you requested, and scoped out the area. It does seem like it's the Dragonspine Mountains. There's a huge pillar of some sort of arcane energy spouting out from a pretty tall peak. I think we could probably get a portal quite close. But I wouldn't want to go any closer because of the energy."
Yeah, last thing we need is some kind of blowback through the portal.
Aye.
All right.
How'd you know it was magical?
From the look of it.
It's fair. So it's not a volcano.
Nay, it's not lava. It's all bright and zooming up into the clouds.
Too shiny to be a volcano then.
Right. And I've got a friend coming to help. Looks like a bit of a big job. Thought I'd
Yeah,
send
we-
you with someone tough.
We could use some friends.
Well, whenever you're ready, I'll send you off.
Yeah, right.
So, however long it takes for this pool to kick in, I guess we stay.
Yeah. You
Any-
can sit in there and you basically take a short rest in there and it'll count as a long rest.
Thank God.
Rory will just look at everybody and is there anything you want to say before we get off? Phrase in there a bit. Apologies.
I just one, maybe a couple things. Just real quick. The books, when we were remember at the start of the day when we first showed up in Flan and we were just like, we're gonna go get this book because we gotta go get it. Rory, you were pretty adamant that it had to be someone good who touched it.
Yeah.
And then said only Ulrich should touch it. And then it got me thinking, because, Chauncey was there, and I was there, and Mistral was there, and Kabu was there. And first it was only a good person can touch it, and then it was only Ulrich can touch it. And does that mean that only Ulrich is good? Am I not?
Nah. I see now that what I might have said might have come across as offensive, Carnage. That was not my intent. You have my sincerest apologies for leaving that up to a question. I'm sorry about that. Nice.
I think the question really is, Carnage, when you wake up in the morning, do you want to do good things? Try to make the world just a little bit better.
Well, that
Try
part,
to-
yeah, that part.
Try to help
Sometimes
out.
I wake up in the morning and I just really want to go outside and make a snowman and smash it. But other times I just...
Well, snow people aside, you don't feel that way just about anyone, right? Anybody else you'd be happy to help, lend a hand, carry their burden, do what you can to ease any kind of sorrow.
Most people, I don't know. I would also take the opportunity to smash Mella's face in if given that chance.
I think if your answer is about a pretty decent percentage, I think just wanting to do good, wanting to make things better, that's all you need to know. If you want to think of yourself as good or evil, if you're out there for somebody other than yourself, then I think you ain't got to worry about that question. I've never met a finer group of people than you all.
It's
Yeah.
like Kabu said, and I just I'd rather not tempt fate is all I was trying to say, and it's I've come to know you all a bit better and trust you a bit more. It's just wanting to make sure that we do the right thing. And Carnage, I think you're the right person for the job. I think you're a good person. And I'm concerned that you ask because you think that you're not. And I'll tell you right here, right now, that's rubbish. Get it out of your head, all right?
I think a good indicator of knowing if you're a good person is just that little bit of doubt and that bit of fear that you might feel and worry that you might not be a good person. Bad people don't have that thought.
I'll just splash the water and avoid making eye contact for a minute. It made more sense when Garrett was here, and I've just kind of been a wreck.
You weren't. Up on that mountain, talking to your crazy... Sorry, can I call it a crazy down here? Because it's fine. Your goddess is drowning and being mean to people and such.
That's all perception-based, I mean. If they
Right.
just gave her what she wanted and weren't just trespassing in her waters all the fucking time, expecting nothing to happen.
All right. Well, your goddess shipwrecks and oceans and all that. Who I have thoughts on. Even she's willing to help, I suppose, in a way. It's kind of good. So you're working with her and you want to make... You pray her because you feel bad for her. Of course you're a good person. And he said, and Rory said, I could carry the book. So if I can carry the book, I think you can carry the book. And that's that transversal property thing.
Yeah, that checks out.
It's science.
It's about this time that you guys are going to hear a loud set of thumping footfalls coming down the stairs. And Cole, would you like to tell us who's coming down into the hideout?
Yeah, so basically, these footsteps are very loud. Every floorboard is straining, and walking into probably the middle of the room, heading towards not as we Hamish, and then just stopping silently in the middle is a giant figure covered in moss and bone that seems to be wearing a helmet with giant horns and glowing eyes, and he just sits there and stands resolute.
So, not as we? Friend of yours?
Yeah, right. Maddox said you'd be coming. Glad to have you here.
Yeah. He said you needed some muscle.
You know what? I
That we do.
recognize. Did Maddox have a statue of you on his ship?
I don't really think it was a statue. It was me personally.
Well, I know it was you. It looks exactly like you. But oh, it was you were stone.
Yes.
You look better in the flesh.
All right, if y'all are ready, I'll send you through now that you're all here.
I gotta go grab something and get this up and running, so I'll meet you guys at the portal. And Kabu runs off.
Yeah, if someone could help me slide back into my armor, it won't take me an hour. It's easy as shit to get off, but
Okay.
get into the train room to do that.
Rory will get out of the bath and he'll walk up to this new person and hold out a hand. Hi, Snos. Nice to meet you. We've been a bit of a mess here. The name's Rory. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. My name's Teleteos Citrios. You can call me Tel.
I appreciate that, mate. I think I might slip there on the rest of it. It's a beautiful name. Appreciate you coming out here to help us.
Yeah.
Right, well. And then Rory's just gonna stand by the portal till everybody's ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, as Carnage is kind of strapping him up, he's like, "You're not really worried about being a bad person, are you?"
Well, I mean, Umberly kind of chooses people based on, well, if they were really scared of her or if they're like really capable of doing horrific, damaging things to the world. And at one point in time, I fell into the latter of that.
I mean, you still seem like you do horrifically damaging things, but like in a good way. Like you're not doing it to the wrong people. You're right.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, should be good. Let's get in there.
Abu comes back out. He doesn't have his long coat on anymore, but he has a large, like, metallic backpack that he's wearing with, like, gears and, like, things sticking out of it. And he's got a couple things around his side, and he's got his armor just fully on, and he's holding out Fatality. He's like, all right, let's get this show on the road.
All right, looking spiffy. It's the latest edition.
It's an idea I've been tossing around.
That's
Carnage will just stare floored at Kabu.
All right. I'll wait and see then.
And then Carnage, I heard you were talking about your goddess or whatever picking people who are destructive and whatnot. Is that about right?
Yes.
I gotta ask you something. Tidal waves, they're destructive, right?
Well, yeah.
Are they evil?
Well, no.
Hurricanes, they're destructive, right?
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Hurricanes are evil.
Depends on who says it, but would you consider a hurricane to be evil?
No.
No. I think what your goddess picked was something just like that. I think she picked you, a force of nature.
Carnage just perks up at being called a force of nature.
So whatever happens up there, make sure you bring the thunder.
Oh, that I can do.
Oh, and you. I don't know what you do, but you're big and scary. So do whatever you do.
That's exactly what I do.
Is this it?
Yep,
Is everyone else busy or they helping out the city? We all kind of ran to the bath.
there's quite a bit of forces helping out the city. Hopefully it'll pull through, but I'm kind of with you guys that we need to stop the main problem. And not as soon as we, Hamish, will get the portal activated and get ready to send you through.
Rory will, right before he goes in, catch that Brandy the cat has kind of slunk into the portal room. He'll walk over, give it a couple of scritches under the chin. I tell you, he's a beautiful kitty cat. Yeah. Keep an eye on him. And then he's gonna stand up and go through the portal.
Right before he goes, Ulrich's gonna step and like put the back of his hand to his chest. You're just gonna step off, just scratch the cat and not give me one. Holding his arm up to.
You're not coming, mate. And he'll give him
Of course
like
I'm
a
coming with.
high five and move on through.
Of course I'm coming with you. Once more, come on.
You step through the portal. I assume everyone is following?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And just as a reminder, since the next few sessions have a little bit of cast rotation, everyone is stepping through. So Mistral, Nick, and Garrett are all going with you. However, since they are not currently here, active playing, they are just going to be in the background doing them stuff. So, we will switch you over. Okay, I think this is the one I wanted. So, let me explain where you are as you step through the portal. Sarthraxis' lair is located deep within the Somber Widow, an unforgiving, almost unclimbable peak in the Dragonspine Mountains. And normally, it looks very much like this, should you fly over it. However, today, it looks a little bit more like this. Huge magical energy. The air is like tingling. And there is, from the very top of the peak, magical energy just shooting up into the sky. And before you is the entrance to the dragon lair. And as you walk up, looking at this wide, almost doorway in the side of this mountain, you can begin to enter the halls. Wide halls and hot caverns over pools of boiling magma. And bottomless caverns. At every turn, in every space, you see signs of someone that came before you. Traps were sprung, arrows launched, and the bodies of what are clearly the dragon's minions are everywhere.
Rory's gonna see that someone's been here before. Curse under his breath. And it can, like, is it just a main hall straight in that doesn't, like, cut off anywhere?
It seems to be this main. There's a few side passages in, like, kind of cavernous areas. However, most of them dead end into rock or in pools of magma. And this appears to be the main entrance deeper into the dragon's lair.
Right. Go for it.
Yeah, no, Ulrich's gonna look about. We were meeting someone, right? Should we wait till they get here or push on and hope they hopefully did this?
Yeah, who comes walking up?
Walking
as
up
you
ever
guys
so
step
silently.
through the portal.
Walking ever so silently, because boots of elven kind are great. And just like hand on shoulder. I don't know. Someone was supposed to meet you here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What's up?
Oh,
And you're someone?
Yeah, I'm someone. Name's Tess. Pretty easy to remember. It's a quick one syllable word, yeah. So,
Can you
You
describe for
are-
us what Tess looks like?
yes, Tess, because I made sure to write a description, is a slightly shorter than 6 feet tall with a slender build in their spring form, showing off the exuberance of greens and yellows. The big wide smile and an effervescent attitude. Their pitch is slightly higher than I'm willing to go tonight because I don't need the strain. But their footsteps are silent. They carry a nice little silvered sickle and a staff that almost looks like a sapling. And the only other sound you can kind of hear is a little light tinkling of something metallic underneath their shirt. So you're the Harpers that were coming out today, huh?
Yeah, that's us.
Excellent.
You from a different clubhouse or?
A different clubhouse, represent a little more of the enclave side, but you know, we've worked in the past before. We're all friends here. I have no idea what happened here, but there's a giant ass explosion, and now it looks like there's a gigantic ass rift in the sky, and the enclave sent someone around.
Oh, by the way,
Man.
speaking of explosions, if you guys could take a step back, I'm going to turn this thing on for the first time, and I'm pretty sure there's a 3% chance it's going to blow up.
Ooh.
And he turns on his knobs, and from the backpack extend these large metallic tentacles, 4 of them. And they just kind of like stand there, and like the two
Yes,
bottom ones
tell.
lift him up just slightly as it begins to activate. He's like, all right, auto didn't explode. I think we're good now.
Ooh.
Listen, buddy, you don't need to stand so close to me all the damn time.
I'm sorry. You're moving and you're strategically moving about, and I figured I'd just mimic you for a little bit there.
Don't appreciate it.
My breath's not that bad.
So, yeah, the obstructing tactical tentacled object is the newest creation I got, and hopefully it's a good successor to Kit, even though he served me hell of a friend.
I'm sorry for your loss, friend.
Hey, Carnage,
Um,
she coming?
Oh man, it's a lot bigger now that we're here. Yeah.
Out of game, I can control Ulrich for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I was able to as well. I was moving both of us as I came. Just hit
So-
escape and that should deal with it.
Okay, cool. That was interesting. That was that whole bit.
Tesla-
Just
Nope. Go ahead.
Just real quick, everyone. I kind of fucked up when we were in the plane of fire a couple weeks ago. Can everyone huddle in real quick? In case anyone falls in magma, I don't want what
Plane
happened
of
to Ulrich
fire.
to
What
happen.
have you all been up to?
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
You
Hold
can
up.
smell it.
Hold on a moment. I know I'm the new guy, but where the hell are we?
Oh, you're in the mountains.
Yeah, these
Right.
mountains look great.
Yeah.
Used to be
Alright.
home to a primordial dragon. Now it's home to who knows what she is, but
GM, is there any like floral or fauna here at all, or is it like all scorched earth?
There are hardy, scrubby grasses and almost like sagebrush, common up high on the peaks, and a little bit of lichen and other little rock moss, things like that.
Guess that's not so bad.
Tess will look to Carnage like, kid, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I was just gonna give us the ability to walk on liquid magma if by chance we fall onto it rather than fall into it.
That sounds very helpful. How long does that take? Is it just instant?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Apologies.
For an hour.
But hold on a moment. Where are we heading?
Into that mountain that's
Wonderful. So we can obviously walk in but across magma, right?
It's not recommended to walk on the map.
I would not recommend it. No.
Out of
Wasn't
game,
good.
I'm just wondering if flying or walking is better, if we can discern that.
mine is mainly there as like a in case something gets fucked and we fall on it.
Okay, cool.
Rather
It
than falling
doesn't
into it because that took
Yeah.
up like 50 hit points the last time.
mean-
burn too much for you though.
No, it's a third
Okay.
level spell. I'll be okay.
Cool. All right. Well, if we need to fly, I got you covered. So
Just
Okay.
a nice like safety blanket because I fucked up when we were in the plane of fire.
yeah.
fine. I
Tess
think so.
Tess can help you fly too.
Oh yes, have you ever been a cloud before? It's quite invigorating.
Is it? Are you guys walking forward into the lair?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Hopefully, this will be the only time we head for the light.
Nah, mate, it's gonna
I
happen
enjoyed
again.
that joke. Yeah, so you walk forward into this lair entrance here. And you enter into a chamber. This underground chamber that you walk into is bathed in a reddish glow, coming from a number of large windows almost that appear to be filled with lava. The ground of this chamber is hot and slightly sticky, like asphalt on a hot day, and mechanically difficult terrain. And the walls are adorned with reliefs praising Sarthraxis' might. On the far end of the chamber, a large entrance to a further part of the sanctum appears guarded by two large worm-like creatures. They currently appear very agitated and aggressive, although they are not yet aware of your presence. And as you enter further into the room, about in the middle is a large, almost scorch mark on the floor.
Worm as in W-O or W-Y?
Are you checking it out?
I kind of want to know, but also fear.
Yeah, no, if they're muttering, Rory's gonna try and be listening to what they're muttering about.
They're not so much muttering as they are moving very agitatedly, in like jerking motions, almost as if they were recently, very
Riled
hyped
up.
Yeah. And if you were to look at them moving along the ground, they'll kind of tunnel deep into the ground and then come back up again, with the whole ground shaking as they do this. And if you want to try and get a better look, I can show you what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is the walk without rhythm.
put it
Worm.
away!
It's the walk without rhythm, Worm. Good. Okay.
Yep.
Disgusting.
so you said something about clouds.
Well, Yeah, it just takes a hot minute, but poof to a cloud and go right for where we need to go. Right there. Super.
I mean, it might just be me talking, but I like that idea.
Could we sneak past him, maybe?
Right, you're gonna sneak in that, and he's gonna gesture to Ulrich, get up.
I got this footwear that makes me sound softer.
Luca,
I
what-
don't have that footwear.
what would I know about the purple worm?
What would you know about the purple worm?
Do you want me to roll?
What would Tess know? And if you want to really try and recall, you can roll a history check. But, I mean, I assume Tess would have some sort of knowledge, which I will leave to you to determine how much they know.
Most people know they burrow,
Mhm.
and since they don't have like the eyeballs, it can probably sense you somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And they're known for their very icky poison. Goes for quite a lot on the black market, weirdly enough.
Weirdly enough.
Have you ever tried just talking to him?
Most people aren't foolish enough to go right up to a worm to talk to it. It'll usually eat you.
Oh, I've been called foolish. We could try that.
At that point, due to absolute fear, I'm gonna just wave him a sapling and cast full free Pass Without Trace.
On all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What if one of us tried talking to him that could get away real quick, and the others tried to sneak around, like, and because maybe me and Carnage aren't so sneaky, like Rory could like fly us around, keep us off the ground one at a time.
It's not a bad idea.
I think this spell right here's got us well and covered, mate. I'll stick close to you, and if you need help, I'll assist. Meanwhile, so she get a move on. The longer we're here, the longer she's got time with that book.
Yeah.
Or books.
Who's this she you're talking about?
Person who blew up the freaking mountain.
Oh, good. I'd love to have a word with them.
Seems as though your friend left.
So are we gonna try
Just
and sneak
kidding.
by him?
It's back.
As
Oh,
you
God.
guys continue to talk, while one of these worms does seem to stay further down at the end of this large chamber near that doorway, the other one is definitely prowling around the area.
Could we
It's Boogie.
Could we activate our stealth thing and notice the side passageway?
Yeah, roll your stealth
Add 10.
and add 10.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oops.
Shit. I was gonna
Y'all.
say, anyone who sounds like they make a really loud sound, like very obvious, I'm going to tap on the back and teleport them 60 feet forward.
How many
Okay.
people can you do that for?
It's a bonus action, so I mean, we're not in initiative, so that's up to Luca.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that just really quick, you can do that.
So from the rolls, it sounds like Ulrich and Tess for sure.
And Carnage.
And
Well, here, I can do
Carnage.
that myself. Don't do it for me. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
so Carnage and Ulrich, they make some sound, and I just like double slap on the back and teleport them 60 feet forward.
All right, move your tokens, guys.
Where'd you teleport us? Like down into the?
We can go back here.
I mean, we're working as a group, so whatever the group thinks.
GM.
Oh.
They get teleported forward. He'll slink down low, and he's gonna run over across the sticky floor, but like get up on the wall, and he is gonna try and take a gander down these side tunnels just to like I don't I'm not gonna make a point of it to linger too long. But then he's actually going to start running along the walls to try and stay off the floor and keep that high advantage and do dope monk shit, where he can just run on walls. But could I
You
get a
can-
gander down these?
Yeah, you can actually, there's nothing really down these tunnels and little areas. However, the thing that you, like, as you get close to one of these almost lava windows, you can feel the heat coming from it and almost like a tingling sensation of, like, energy. And you would guess that these are actually, in fact, lava tubes with some sort of force holding the lava at bay, almost creating like a pane of glass, so to speak, keeping the lava from coming into these rooms.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then Rory's just gonna kind of run up along the wall, keeping an eye out on that purple worm in case it starts to gander at us.
Kabu, what are you doing? Because I'm about to come eat you like a snack.
sorry. Yeah, he's keeping up with the group.
Yeah,
You gotta-
okay, I
you-
figured, but I wasn't
snack, though.
sure.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was still moving. Yeah, so Kabu got a 33 for his stealth total.
Yeah, it's just kind of, what it's doing is like, it'll just kind of like, almost like a sea serpent, like pop up out of the ground and then tunnel back down, and the whole place is kind of shaking as it does this, and then like in and out of walls and then back down.
For the sake of trying to help out, I'll kind of lead the way and just make sure we're all kind of walking hurriedly and avoiding the worm. And if at all possible, I would try to use my natureness to avoid obvious paths and kind of try to lead people along.
So it's about here that you are going to see that like kind of like magical scorching on the ground. And let me show you. It's like a huge area.
Hey,
And then
Kabu, you want to take a look at that real quick? Seem
Uh,
like most keen.
I'll do guidance on myself, and I'll try a guidance or Arcana check. Okay. Okay. So that's a 29 Arcana total.
Okay, yeah. Like sensing, like just paying attention and sensing this magic energy still left by this very powerful spell. You would expect it to be some sort of like teleportation spell, but cast at a level you're not familiar with.
Yeah, high level teleportation. This might be how she got in here. Does it look like? Is it just a straight up burn, or because I see the circle on the map? Does it look like it might have been like a teleportation circle?
So, I know your roll was for Arcana, but like with it being so high, I'm actually going to just tell you, you can see and it is a bit roughed up by the activity of these worms in here, but there is a small set of footprints leading up to and a little before this, as if someone walked into this chamber and then teleported.
I'll let them know. So it looks like she came in here and then she teleported out.
Probably do what we did, where we don't want to fight these things.
I guess.
Do you have to see where you're going when you cast that kind of thing? Because maybe we could tell which way she went
I mean,
based off of how far we can see.
if I was Mistral, I might have a better idea, but this is high magic stuff. Beyond what I normally can handle.
Are there any like markings on any nearby walls that would discern that? Or is it just right there and
Not
only
really, though. Do you want to roll an insight for me to see if you can like put together the pieces?
there? Sure, let's do it. Nope.
Tess is just admiring the worms as they're going about. Like, it's really kind of awe-inspiring to see them so close. They're quite large.
It's like a zoo when you get close to the dangerous animals.
Mm-hmm.
Rory would try to figure this out because, like, in his mind, like, it's, did she get what she wanted and she's already left? Like, did she get in this room and get fucked up? Like, is there a book of purple worms? Like, Rory's trying to figure out why the hell she wouldn't have wanted to get out of here so vehemently.
Roll an insight.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Can Kabu do it? Since he's
Yeah,
We're all
if you
just
guys are all
talking
just
about it.
standing around,
Could
brainstorming,
Thank
you
you,
guys can
Kabu.
do this.
Thank God for Kabu.
21.
Okay. So up until this point, like, the outside of this place was littered with signs of someone coming up to the lair. You would guess that was her. Dragon minions everywhere, traps sprung, all of that. And then it looks like once she actually gained access to this lair, which clearly has magical energy around it, since even lava is not allowed in here, that perhaps once she made it in, she could then teleport forward, skipping things like worms.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to test my theory, can I make a perception check just to see, like, if it was a sight-based spell, which hallway, if there's any, like, I can see
You
this
can
down this
you
hallway
can
from the
try.
center.
What are you rolling to try and figure that out?
Perception, just basically seeing which is the hallway I can see down furthest with my normal human eyesight.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, 20.
So you are actually going to look down and you will notice that most of these appear to be lavaless, like old lava tubes or burrowed tubes from these worms, and aren't actually any functioning hallways that really go anywhere other than ending in one of these lava windows. The only way forward or out of here is the way you came, or this door in front of you.
Alright, I'll kind of turn to the group. Looks like the only way we're going through is past this other worm, and without getting caught by this other worm here. Could we distract it, send it down one of the tubes, maybe?
I might be able to, but I don't know if it'll work.
If you got a plan, what do you got in mind?
Oh, just a little whispers on the wind for it, maybe.
I could also make some big booms in another tunnel that we're not going into.
I like that.
I think we could do both.
Why don't
Maybe.
we send it up north and see if we can't scurry in from the south?
While they're doing that, can I do a perception on the? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was going to see if I could see the other purple worm, but
There it is.
Oh.
Right, Carnage, if you're gonna do something, do it quick.
Tess, friend, would you want to do one over there and I do one over here for this one?
Oh, mine's actually speaking it to it directly.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just one moment, and Carnage will have a clap of thunder come from the front door. Just a nice loud boom. Also, everyone, can we please get closer to the wall just in case?
Yes, I'll
Please
move
hide.
as
let's
that's
go
happening.
down the hall here.
Yeah, down one of the lava tubes. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, lava tube. And then, is this the tunnel that we're going down? Or are we just
Yeah,
hiding in
they
this
should
lava
all
tube?
they should all like
It was the
connect.
closest.
By Ulrich's perception, they should all connect, or like, so we could probably scooch around through the sides here.
Okay, and then I'll do another one, just kind of over yonder, or maybe this one, to hopefully get this one to go towards that. Just two booms of thunder as she just throws some thaumaturgy around.
Okay. need to. I kid you not, I rolled a 20. A natural 20.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This worm is not moving for any sound. They're like, no, no. Mm-mm. I've had a day.
It's been a day.
That resonates with me spiritually.
Whereas this one over here seems incredibly agitated and is just moving around trying to find any source of sound.
Well, here goes nothing. Unless, of course, you have another plan, kid.
What do you mean, here goes nothing? What are you doing?
Oh, trying to get that worm out of the way unless you want to fight it. Because these things suck.
You humans, always going straight to fighting.
I'm super duper not human, but I can see where the confusion might lie.
Close enough.
So what's
so
the plan here?
I'm gonna come up here because no one's got a plan.
Rory's gonna hold Carnage into this tunnel, make sure she doesn't get itted.
Oh,
And I'm
thanks.
gonna I'm just gonna look at this heavily annoyed worm. And I would
This
like
one
it
up
to make
here? Or the one by
one
the door?
that's the one by the door, please, for 500. And I would like it to make a wisdom saving throw. As I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oof.
What? What?
Okay.
Mechanics wise, that means the worm knows that something was just cast on them, right?
Yes.
Beat it by 1. My goodness.
All right.
Oh my
well,
fucking god, I have such a high DC. This is trash.
since we're already
You know what
at
I
this
love
point,
so much about Foundry showing my rolls is that, like,
What
there's
could've
no, like, oh, the DM is cheating. It's just like, what can I say?
been. So yeah, like my whisper just doesn't. I mean, it takes the. Does it take the half? Yeah,
does
it's gonna
it?
take 3 psychic damage.
I didn't know you were going to
Okay.
damage it.
I thought it would be frightened and literally just go away forever.
I told
Because I
you
thought my DC was good.
that I could talk to it.
Oh,
It
I don't-
really doesn't feel like talking anymore. So let's have you roll initiative.
Fuck. This wasn't my plan.
Important clarification. It's aware of Tessa's location because of the spell save. The rest of us have been in the lava tubes being scared.
Yes, technically. And you barely know Tess. I mean, they just showed up.
They did just show up.
Pure, not obviously not going to, but it does give us a chance to spring a surprise on them as a thought. Not Tess, the worm.
I should have done that in the character sheet. Right?
Oh, jeez.
Do we want to take a quick break before we begin combat?
Yeah.
If we could.
Okay. All right. We're gonna just take a quick 5 before, we get started. And we will be right back.
That's what we were thinking.
We're back.
Sticky. Welcome back.
So, Kabu,
Yep.
you are up first. What are you doing?
I am going to hold off, and I'm going to try and motion everyone else to hold off until we see the worm run by, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll hold my turn until it's moved out of the way of the door.
Okay. So, well, the one by the door is not moving.
Oh, his friend's there.
But this one is moving around. And upon coming out, it looks very ready to attack Tess. So what would you like to do?
I guess keep holding my turn.
Yeah, all right. We will go on to Tell. What are you doing, Tell?
Oh, well, might as well do something that helps in any event. Actually, I might hold that. It's probably too late to talk to this thing. Well, I think I really don't want to use this spell, so I will make sure to kind of position myself to where I'm in front of everybody down this tube, because I think I have a couple options for slowing down the worm or protecting us. And then I'm going to wait and see if Tess can come down one of these side tubes and join us before I antagonize them more.
Okay. Where's my comment? Tess, what are you doing?
Hi. So, I don't. This was a foolish mistake. Such fool. Tess is gonna move down hither, trying to get closer to the door. Like making my way, kind of.
Downtown?
Walking fast as the sticky ass floor will allow.
Yep.
But I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. All right. Is that it for your
Yup.
turn? Okay. Okay. Oops. Went right on by me. This guy. This guy is definitely interested in what's happening. However, it seems very hesitant about leaving where it is. So it is just going to tunnel underground, and will disappear from your view.
I don't like this.
And you are unsure of where it is right now. And that is what it's doing right now. And then Ulrich, what are you doing?
Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry, the next turn thing's getting in the way of me clicking on my joking. Ulrich is going to follow Kabu's lead and just stack up ready to push out. He's gonna have sword and shield drawn and ready to go, but kind of inching up, and I'll hold my turn.
Okay.
Carnage is not in the initiative order. That's
Carnage is Carnage. Hold on.
Please.
Here.
Did
There
I
we
do
go.
it wrong?
There you go.
Shit. You're supposed to go first.
Oh no.
Oh god, we rolled so bullet path, I guess.
Well, Carnage, go ahead and take your action right now.
Okay.
Since you ended up with a higher initiative than anyone else.
That's not what clerics are supposed to do, everyone.
Do you also want to hold your action?
Fuck no, I don't. Oh, damn it, Tess. Okay. I'm gonna make my way up here, because if it at least attacks Tess, I can do some weird shit. And I will hold my action until it is within melee range, and then I'm gonna open a can of whoop ass.
All right, so everyone's just okay.
I'm attempting to like taunt this one a little bit because I'm clangy.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
fuck.
This guy is going to go underground and then pop right up
Yes.
next to Tess. So if you want to pop your action right then, since it's now right there next to Tess and you.
Yes, please. Just gonna grab my warhammer and we're gonna go big booms, hopefully.
Every time.
That's
Every time
a
you say that.
28 to
You
hit.
said big booms, right?
Big booms. Booms.
With an M.
With an M.
Okay, I think, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I enunciate really well.
I
It's one of my
mishear
strong
you
suits.
every time.
Just me.
Booms. So that's a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
So that's 17 points of damage. And then I'm also gonna go over here to my Warcaster nonsense. Or not Warcaster, Cleric nonsense. Here we go. Because I also get an additional thunder damage when I hit someone with a weapon attack. Pew! Did that roll it?
Should have rolled it. Divine Strike,
Yes.
right? Is that what you're
So,
doing? Okay.
so 17
Okay.
plus 12 for 29 damage.
29. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, you actually took a big chunk out of its side, and it seems to like kind of curl back and turn to you. And it is going to now ignore Tess and go for you.
Cool.
Tess, what was your held action?
It's actually I did not have a held action. I was dodging.
You
however,
were
I did-
moving. That's right. You dodged.
I,
That's right.
I did not roll for my cosmic omen.
What is your cosmic omen?
I go, the stars look pretty good or pretty shit today. Today they're pretty shit. So I can, as a reaction within 30 feet of me, make them roll a d6 and subtract it from pretty much any d20 roll, which I'm about to do. It's going to attack Carnage.
Okay.
And if it attacks me and hits, I've got stuff to do back.
All right. So, just really quick, before I have my purple worm go, we have received 2 good tables from your team members that are technically here, since they'll be here next session and they're just in the background. So, Purple and Dev, if instead of me giving a good table, you would like to cast something or have your character insert an action really quick, you may do that. Otherwise, I will just roll a good table. It's totally up to you. But I know you guys have access to the Foundry and you can log in and roll it. But you let me know, otherwise I will apply a good table. Since technically you guys are here, but you're not actually here. Okay, so...
They're on the other side of the cavern.
I know, they're hiding in the lava
We're
tubes,
split up
like,
for some
ah!
I just see them like in the background, with, like just cameras, just like, this is amazing.
Also, Luca, just a real quick, it's only the 17 points of damage. I did not realize it was already calculating my Divine Strike damage in with it. I just had a really shitty Divine Strike roll.
Okay, let me try and do reverse math. Hold on. It was...
12 points is removed from it, so...
Okay.
Is it?
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, it's
is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's.
Oh, it is. It's the 4. Oh, okay.
13
I
plus
see it
4. Yeah,
now.
I rolled real bad on my Divine damage. I could have had a 12, but no.
All right, Purple, you know what to do. Log into Foundry and do it.
Get in here.
Okay, but the purple worm is going. So it is turning to Carnage, and it is going to bite at you.
Hey, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
So I said I was holding intel
Yes, everyone take your held.
they were attacked. So the point in my mind right now is to kind of get the worms away and run to the door. So what Tell is going to do is you're going to see him clap his hands, and in the way of like the worm going to bite, the earth is going to spring up in front of it. And so he's hoping that the worm just bites into the chunk of earth. And I also need the worm to do a dexterity saving throw as this pillar of earth comes up.
Okay.
Also, shouldn't the worm have disadvantage because of foresight?
Yeah,
Against
it's
Carnage.
from.
It's a saving throw that I have against the bite.
It's from any D. Oh yeah.
But foresight
saying-
gives enemies disadvantage, if I recall.
To attack,
attack.
the yep.
Does
yeah.
that
So
save against you? Your erupting earth? Tell.
No, it doesn't. But it's only 11 damage. He's mainly just trying to shove it back with earth, mainly.
Yeah. So you, right as it comes in to strike Carnage with its bite, you basically force up a pillar, Toph style, right into its mouth, and it will get a mouthful of rock instead of Carnage. However, it does have multi-attack, so it is, as soon as it like rears back from getting basically punched in the face by stone, you are going to see something erupt from the earth right under Carnage, and it is going to use its tail stinger on you, Carnage.
Okay. Does it? Was
has
that at
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Oh,
And
I'm just so with it right now.
you were subtracted.
yeah,
hold up.
yep.
Subtract
So,
the d6 from it too.
and
If we
And
subtract
that-
the d6, that would help.
so a
okay.
22 with disadvantage,
Actually, it's a
Minus
16 with the
6.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
fine.
Okay, so it misses with the tail stinger. It's
It's the
fine.
most nimble I
Everything's
have
fine.
ever been.
My plan is definitely going smoothly. And it is now Rory's turn.
So worm by the door kind of disappeared, right? Is what I'm gathering.
Underground.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sick. Rory's gonna, hearing the kerfuffle that's going on out here, let me just make sure he can actually.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
quite noisy because
Rory's going to like climb, like run up the walls and kind of do that like hop step over the top of everybody through this lava tube, coming out flying, and he's gonna actually get around this wormy worm. Let me just doing dope monk shit. He's gonna get behind this worm and he's gonna unload with advantage with Carnage, correct? Or am I misunderstanding?
Hmm?
Sick. So he's gonna do that. Okay, we're just gonna do this.
Yep.
He'll attack his 2 normals. We're gonna bonus action flurry of blows for 2 more. He is going to try and stun it.
Okay.
So we'll do the thing
roll
first.
that for me, and just give it to me all at once, since we're pretty
Okay,
high
so
level
first-
now.
First is 21, second's 24,
That'll hit.
a 20,
Yep.
a 14.
Nope.
What about a 16?
Nope.
An 18?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna dirt burn 2 key points to make that happen. And then I'm going to, let's see, we'll do damage here in a second, but I need a con saving throw. For the first hit, he's gonna try and stun it. Or I guess is stun, yeah, first hit he's gonna try and stun it. So
Oh,
con saving throw.
I
But he-
failed.
Fuck yeah, so after it, he's gonna wail on this and then it is going to be stunned, but let me roll my damage really quick.
Okay.
So there's 1. Let's see. 2, 3, and 4. So that is 16. 24 bludgeoning damage. It is magical.
All right.
1, 2, 3. And then he's going to call out to, like, just in the tunnels, because again, shit's shits up. He'll yell to Kabu, Tel, and Ulrich who are in the tunnel. Yeah, right, the other one's by the doors. Gone and scurried off, I think. But we gotta hurry, get to the door.
Yeah, and with that, Kabu is Doc Ock Armstrong like crawling him through the tunnel like quickly, and he'll double move, try and get to the door, and we'll see if anything bites him on the way there.
I'd also like to use my held action to move with Kabu.
Okay.
Oh.
I see Purple's in here, so I'm just gonna roll him into the initiative really quick because I know he wanted to take his turn.
Yeah, I think he decided he's going to banish the other worm if it pops back up.
Once the underground worm is in sight, you'll get a DC 19 save.
Okay.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
Which hopefully these guys aren't that charming.
I don't know. They seem to have a lot of rhythm.
Abu, make sure you can open that door.
Okay, so you are attempting to open the door, is that correct?
That is correct. Is it currently locked or is it just big and closed?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my notes. Don't worry. You think I would have had this prepared, but I didn't.
Didn't expect us to be cowards, eh?
You know, honestly, I did not. I thought I would have all of combat to try and find this note. But it is locked. It is locked. So if you
All
could...
right.
What are you doing to try and get through it?
Thieves tooling it,
Okay.
which I believe is a
Sleight of
intelligence.
hand,
Oh, it's sleight of hand?
Yep.
I thought it was an intelligence plus
It's
proficiency.
a tools checks
Yeah.
with the
So,
associates.
and then it's usually up to the DM, so it can be whatever.
You usually roll sleight of hand, but if you got a different approach, go for it. I'm not gonna get fussy about it.
I figure just like intelligence plus. Well, let me check my sleight of hand because I don't think I have any. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do the intelligence plus proficiency, but I get double proficiency, and I'm gonna go
Alright.
ahead and let's roll that.
I assume the artificer knows his way around getting through doors.
Yeah, so that's plus 12, so that's a 20.
Yeah. You can click open this very large door, and it will just kind of creak open wide enough for a very large human to get through. I think even Tel can probably squeeze. And
Pops it open, and yells, "Go, go, go!"
okay. And Purple, are you doing something before we advance it?
I believe the plan was in case that other worm popped up.
Okay. That's fine. Carnage, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep walloping on the one in front of me.
Okay.
I also forgot I got advantage on attack rolls. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Bam! 26 points of damage this time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to glare at it. And scooch this. Oh, fuck. I'm helping Rory. So
It's
never mind.
stunned. It's stunned.
Oh,
So like getting
perfect.
out is priority. It's stunned till my turn, I believe.
Running
So
away. since
everyone
it's
should be
stunned.
able to just get the fuck out. Yeah.
Tel, what are you doing?
Yep, just heading to the door. I can get like almost there, but not quite.
Okay.
Actually, sorry. If I'm not doing anything else, why don't I just move through the door? Yeah, go through the door.
Okay.
Double move.
All right. Here, I can. There you go. Okay, so it is now. Tess, what are you doing?
Running. Let's see. Oh, double move goes up to Carnage. Oh, thanks for the help, kid. Shit.
Double. Oh, yeah.
Because half movement sucks.
Do the boots of Elvenkind not give?
Yours are special.
Oh, that's right. I do.
Yeah, not all of us have special booties. Yeah, I'll use it now. Use my free Misty Step. Move up to the door, because everyone's in the way.
All right.
I'm small. You can.
So, Garrett is casting Banish. If this thing were to pop back up, which you guys all crossing over the threshold right here, it is absolutely going to pop back up. And it looks like it is a charisma save, DC 19, as it pops back up to bite all of you guys, swallow you whole. I did not make it.
It can't make it.
It literally can't. I critted, and it still
Natural
can't make it.
Natural
So
20 for a total.
it will pop out of the ground to eat all of you, and then immediately just pop.
Oh,
And
well, that
it
was
is
horrifying.
Banished. However, because of the magics in this place, there is going to be a horrendous sound of tearing and ripping, and everyone needs to move now because this entire chamber is coming down and lava is flooding in through these windows.
Yep, we out.
So
Yeah.
they were like
Right.
a trap then. Ooh.
Yeah, Rory's grabbing like he's flying, grabbing Carnage like underneath her arms and like kind of help moving her through the door,
Okay.
leaving the wormy worm to get roasty toasted.
The Rory Vader.
Okay. As you enter this next chamber, there are statues standing all the way down this hallway. And you will see that there are three, like kind of in the dark red glow of this hallway, there are three shapes floating in and out of these statues. And if you stare and let your eyes adjust to the light, you will see that they are in fact beholders.
Oh, let's just hide behind the
Wow,
statue.
I can't believe it's gotten even worse.
Wee. That
And
music
there's-
change really set
and
the
there's-
tone.
There's three.
The dun was too ominous. We should have known.
There's three.
There are three.
Are they like regular beholders?
They appear to be regular beholders. And all three of them appear exactly the same.
Nergalax 1, Nergalax 2.
And yeah, I did prepare 3 separate handouts with the same art.
Wunderbar.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
This I hate.
Cowering
Rory-
by Kabu.
Yeah.
Rory's gonna come in and like, you know, we slam the doors shut as lava's trying to like squeeze in. And he's gonna look down and see that, I mean, there's these guys, they got infinite eyes. Rory's gonna put 2 and 2 together. He's just gonna look at everyone and kind of nod. And he's gonna step forward with his hands out to these things.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. Hail and well met. The name's Rory. I've got some questions, if you don't mind. Like to just have a chat. That's all right.
This one will come almost speedily floating, bobbing right up to you. all of its eye stalks just kind of swirling about it, inches from your face.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Don't want to bother you too much. You're just trying to get to the other side. See, there's a person we're looking for that's made their way in here. Thinking maybe we can help you, solve your problem. Could I get your name by chance, mate?
I did not dream you. You are not one of my dreams.
No, I don't think I'm anybody's dream, if I'm honest. I think I'm just myself, like I said, and Rory Daywind. I've met someone who you remind me a lot of. You wouldn't happen to know a mate called Vexter, now would you?
No. I only know the ones I dreamed for myself. And a few of his eye stalks will kind of turn to the other two. Oh, thanks, Dev. Sorry, the map's not updated. I do not know this other one of which you speak. You are not meant to be here. I think I must eliminate you now.
Oh, right. I understand that it's probably within the job description there. I'm happy to fill in some paperwork to determine that that's not necessary at this time. You see, we're here, actually, you actually have an infiltration problem, mate, and we're here to help resolve that for you. See, there's a woman, name's Mela. Seems she's popped in here while your master's out, right? You got your dragon lord, right? He's one, bad with names sometimes. Sarthraxis, is that right? Is your person of employ?
Are you attempting to harness my mind for information? This will not work.
Oh, no, mate. I'm just asking you questions. I wouldn't harness anything about you, not without your consent. It's not nice.
The other two will slowly begin to bob forward. As this first one says, you destroyed the main chamber. Do you insist on destroying everything here?
It's not the plan. I mean, if that's helpful to you and that would, get us where we need to go, I might be open to some negotiations, right? But really, we're just here to take care of you little bit of a burglar you got in here, mate. She seems rather rude. Seems like she skipped this whole room.
I see no burglar except you 8, 9.
Hey, we ain't taken nothing yet and probably won't. I'm just here to stop somebody from taking something.
No, I think you must perish now.
Can I roll to persuade or have
Yep,
any
go ahead.
Because that's really what I'm trying
He
to
definitely
do
does
here,
not
bud.
have the same personality type as the other
Oh.
beholder that you met.
Oh, right, for sure. It was a long shot, but God bless the broken road.
As the talk was getting more aggressive, I would have stepped up a little closer, especially if this guy's getting all up in Rory's mug.
Ah, shit, that's only an 11.
Did you use
I
your
shall
plus two?
carve your faces into the relief when
Do I
I
have
am
a
done
plus
with
two?
you, and you shall join my dream.
Would a +2 help?
No.
Damn it.
And let's.
Before you do that, can I ask what you're doing here and what your true purpose is? Just before you carve us,
It doesn't really matter. Tail has a point. We might die knowing your life's work, mate.
I exist here.
Exist.
Yeah, you're doing a lot more than exist. Looks like you're thriving. Got 3 of you.
Yes. I dreamed more of me.
You don't want anything else. You don't have aspirations of any kind.
I exist.
Wait. So Sarthraxis usually runs the joint, and he's gone right now. You should have lent our help to like take over the place.
No.
Wouldn't mind traveling, right? Yeah, get out. Make more of you.
Dream the world.
I have more than enough of me.
Right, it's fine. But listen, if you got to destroy us, may I understand. I'd just rather we'd have a conversation. Perhaps leave on good terms.
Destroy us intellectually. Feel superior, and we'll be out of here.
Yeah, I'd rather than not fuck around in my brain bits there, Ulrich.
Well, right, but like, you know, like when someone talks down to you and they make you feel silly because you don't know math things. Like that.
While this is going on, Carnage is gonna like look down over at Cabo and just like not saying anything, just suggest pulling on the glasses to see perhaps if these are 3 beholders or if it's 1 and 2 projections.
Sure. Yeah.
Three beholders in a trench
Well,
coat.
I guess the main thing is with the way he's looking, I don't know if I even can. Can I tell if any of my gear is at this point doing anything?
So these beholders currently do not seem to have any sort of anti-magic aura turned on.
Okay, so then I will activate the True Sight gem lens.
Yeah. But also roll an intelligence check for me.
Sure.
Just intelligence or arcana if you want, but it's really just for like a lore check.
It's a 21 Arcana.
Sweet. I needed a 20. You know that beholders are able to literally manifest reality by the power of basically just imagining it. They create things via their dreams. So if this beholder at any point got bored and decided he needed company, he like very possibly could have just manifested more of him.
So Kabu will pop out. I'm gonna guess you don't normally attack your dreams though, right? I mean, how long have you been here with your 2 manifestations and they haven't been touched yet? You guys are getting along quite well. In that case, why would you attack us? I mean, after all, we're part of your manifestation of dreams too. How long has it been since you've seen another soul? And
Persuasion check.
I'm gonna go ahead and like touch my head and do a guidance on myself when I.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I slap him with guidance?
I was gonna say, can we argue too that he like has advantage because we have been kind of like.
Go ahead. You can have the help
There
there.
it is. There it is.
And then I'm gonna add the D4 onto it. 22.
Okay. He will pause at this.
I mean, your dreams don't attack you, and you don't attack your dreams.
Appear lost in thought for a minute. I do not remember dreaming you. What a strange dream.
It has been a boring, long while. Hasn't it? Before we came into being here.
I bore of you now.
Yeah, I guess we'll kind of just wander the hall.
He's actually just gonna, not even with another word, just wander away.
Yep.
What is at the end of the hall?
Would you like to roll an investigation or perception or something?
I would love to roll perception because it's my only good stat.
I'll do an investigation.
I got a 32.
Yeah, Tess, you are going to really quickly, before Rory and Carnage continue moving as far as they actually have, just be like, because you are noticing with that roll that there's something wrong with the floor.
Oh,
Actually-
goody.
There's
I think-
patchy spots all over the floor. And this
Actually-
is very much, it's spelled with an I, kind of situation. Please be careful where you step, Tess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Foundry paused and I moved myself in a
Yeah, I
glitch so
paused
far.
everyone because people were walking forward before Tess could get off that check.
So actually, the 32 was an investigation check that I did as well.
Yeah, so
So
you guys definitely see that the floor does not look stable in multiple spots.
can I identify them for everyone, or
Yeah, you can.
okay? So
With that
Kabu,
roll, yes, you can.
Yeah. So Kabu is going to step in the stable position, and he's going to be like, an interesting game to play when you've dreamed it up is follow the leader.
You will also notice that there is something odd about this wall over here, and that there's in fact maybe a passageway.
Here?
And who in their right, what gives you the right to roll up in your 30s? But yes.
I mean, if it helps, my passive investigation is 27.
Yeah. Okay.
Happening again.
Cries and TBR.
Yeah, so you guys, you are able to just be like, follow the leader and avoid all of these treacherous spots on the floor, and you will notice this kind of side little doorway behind one of the carved reliefs.
Does it need like something to open, or is it just a?
It looks like you could
Ta-da?
kind of and pull it open.
Yeah. So Kabu will lead the way.
All right.
Does Kabu point out the door at all? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, he's like making hand gestures.
Gotcha.
Okay.
One of my languages is hand gestures.
This
Phrasing?
wide, dark tunnel leads on, and a wall of fire can be seen at its end as you curve down. Magical voices fill the air in here, saying things like, "Behold the might of Sarthraxis. No one escapes his wrath. Destroyer of Nantesh." Some of them are very old dialects, ancient dialects, that only a few of you are really able to pick out.
Yeah, Rory should be able to understand all of them so long as they're like spoken.
Yep, it's just a bunch of voices. It's basically a choir of magical voices singing Sarthraxis' praise.
Anybody ever met a dragon with its own hype men before?
It's like a chamber for praising yourself.
It's called a mantra, mate. He's just got low self-esteem. He's trying to bump up his ego, you know? It's all right.
I almost feel bad for trying to take its tail off.
You try to take its
I don't-
tail.
It's where you chop a dragon. I don't know. It's just like where they always point at me.
I'm just giving you a hard time, kid.
Oh,
Hey.
it's fine. It's just a legit thing. Just cut the tail off.
All right, well, let's keep going before it comes back, and we need to do that.
God, I wonder how it actually just fits in here. It must
Right.
have to shrink.
Well, it's right, yeah. So we got a wall of fire here, though. Are we not going to acknowledge the wall of fire? Are we just gonna?
Oh, where's the wall of fire?
Yeah.
It's
hard to
right
see.
here at the end of
Oh,
the
okay.
hallway.
So if we went further, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it plausibly magical in nature? Or is it just from the flames of
I mean,
Mountain
it does have
volcano.
magical voices emanating from it, so you would wager that
It's-
there is some sort of magic energy.
The voices aren't coming from around the chamber. They're coming from the wall of fire specifically.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a little different.
interesting?
I thought this was just a literal echo chamber he lived in.
Can I try something real quick, Maluka?
Mhm.
So I'll walk up close, but not as close to do damage, and I will once again clap my hands towards the wall of fire, and a gust of air will erupt, and I want to see if I can push it enough to like move it to where a person can run around and not get hit by it.
So your fire will actually connect with this wall of fire and just kind of join.
Air.
Oh, it's air?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, let me see.
He's trying
here.
He's
If you-
trying to part the praise sea. You know what I mean?
Praise sea. Okay. Can you roll what level are you casting that at? Does it have like a save or something like that?
So it's just gust, so it's just a cantrip, and I can just sit here and cast it repeatedly because it's, well, every 6 seconds, I guess, because it's an action. But yeah, it's just a gust of air that bursts forward.
Would you
Okay.
want some help with that? I've got a little bit spicier wind.
Spicy wind.
Yeah, so it seems like the Sarthrax has got a lot of hot air right here, mate. You just this person right here.
Mhm.
Roy thinks that's
You're
funny
supposed-
and giggles.
You're,
to
supposed
himself.
you're supposed to need someone to inflate his ego over.
Yeah,
fills it with
it's a
hot
good
air.
one. It's a good one, Ulrich.
Energy kind of hits this firewall. There's actually going to be a bit of bounce back. And if everyone in that hallway could make a wisdom save for me.
Whoa, what the hell?
Now, I recently moved in on the assumption it was safe.
This doesn't do damage, just a heads up.
Oof. Well, okay. Someone knocked my dice onto the 20. It registered.
So everyone below
I'm-
20
Oh, it's not gonna happen then.
is going to take 31 points of psychic damage as their brain just rings with these magical voices.
Do we have an Elect Fortress cast on us from Dev? Like they had
Oh.
stated?
I have
From
mind
Mistral?
blank. I'm immune to psychic.
I guess you do. How many? All of you?
Those of us I think that were at the base had Intellect Fortress, I think.
Oh, Tess.
I specifically.
Well, I mean,
have,
I made the save.
Okay.
Whatever.
I specifically have mind blank, so I can't take psychic damage.
Yep. All right. So Ulrich and his special himbo powers
My mind is
cannot
off.
be affected.
Like a light switch.
Okay.
That wasn't me. So be careful with that wall of magical fire.
Yes. As
this
long as
spell
it's
makes
been less than an hour, those of us that were at the base, other than Ulrich, I think, have Intellect Fortress. And that is resistance to psychic. And we get advantage on wisdom, charisma, and intelligence saves.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want us to roll again with advantage.
I guess so, if that's what everyone's got. But
I mean, I already critted, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
that'll
We
put
out
me
here
above a
with the
20.
Mind of
and
stone.
it's half for save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this, I think I'm correct. This spell makes it still feel like I actually did get burned and not just oof, ouch, my mind.
It actually is mostly just your mind, yeah.
Oh, cool. So, not great.
But you made the save though.
I did. I still take half.
Oh,
That's-
is it half?
It's
Yeah.
still 15
Okay.
psychic for me.
Okay.
And if we made the save and have resistance, it's only 7?
Yes.
Okay.
GM, I have a question. So this dragon, right? He's got this wall, and it's talking fancy about this dragon, right? And Rory's kind of a trial by fire kind of guy. Can I would like to roll like an insight on this, like to try and perceive, like, Rory's thought is that you just have to like kind of prove yourself or like think that Sarthrax is like the best thing in the world and like say nice things about him to like get through this wall. You know what I mean? Like fight fire with fire. Like he's trying to if I were a fancy dragon and I clearly don't want people in my house, and so I got a wall that says nice things, it's kind of like this weird like keep the naysayers out of like a firewall for the haters. Can I insight check to like see if Rory can like determine if that's like valid other than just like walking directly into it being like, yeah, right, Sarthrax, he's a great mate, really good at burning cities. It's pretty impressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, roll an insight.
He burning 8 solar cities.
Frog door. Is that
It's
our
a
one song?
19. It's not too bad.
Yep, that's all you get tonight.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go for it. Rory's gonna move up to the firewall and just kind of square his shoulders back and listening to some of the like compliments that the wall is stating about Sarthraxis. How do you say it? I feel like I'm doing
Sarthraxis.
Sarthraxis.
Versus I. It's spelled with 2 A's.
Sarthraxis. Okay.
Sarthraxis.
Yeah, so he's gonna, you know, right, Sarthraxis size.
Sarthraxis. Oh, it is
Why?
Sarthraxis. I've been saying it Sarthraxis.
I hear he's
He's turned to the dark side.
No, he is the good side. He's got quite the treasure hoard. He's a fine, upstanding citizen in his community.
Question
yeah.
for you, Sarah.
Yeah.
How well is Rory able to lie to himself?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think this is really a lie to him. Because while this creature absolutely came and was destroying an entire city, right? Like, Rory's very much of the perception that, like, people are doing things based on their own motivations, and it's not really Rory's job to say what's good or bad. So, like, it's not really a lie to Rory. Like, he's just like, yeah, all right. Like, this guy thinks he's great. I'm gonna believe what the voices are saying me and say that it's great. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think Kabu's kind of picking up what you're putting down too, because he's like, oh, I mean, just one glance upon the mighty power of Sarthraxis, and we were all left in awe of his destructive power.
Yeah, right.
No being more awesome and destructive than Sarthraxis. Truly, we were amazed by such ferocity.
Yeah.
All right. I will. So you are saying this. You are about to force yourself to walk through a giant wall of fire.
Yep,
So I want you
that's
to
fair.
basically roll a conviction roll. Of like how strongly you are like holding this belief in your will as you walk through fire. So please roll wisdom.
Can I make the wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we get the advantage from the fortress. Because if not, I was gonna make the argument like Rory believes in the power of fate. So if he's gonna get burned up by this firewall, he was gonna get, you know what I mean? Like no fear into
Yeah,
it.
wisdom
But we already
save.
get it. We already get it.
No
From-
fear, only him, bro.
23.
Okay.
You
Walk
can't
through.
fear. Fear is the mind killer. Or rather, the phantasmal killer.
I must not fear. There is the mind. I will permit it to pass over me. What are you rolling, Ekaj, and everyone else?
I mean, Ika's just putting it out, like he's just stating facts from everything that he saw upon just one glance on the power and might that was Sarthraxis.
Roll your conviction.
Wisdom?
Yep, wisdom saves.
I'm gonna wait to see what the others do real quick.
Didn't do it at advantage. Oh boy. Can I make that a 19?
With what?
With my
Flash of genius.
Flash of Genius, yeah.
Oh, okay. just because I want it. Yes, you can.
Love
that's
that
just-
ability where it's just.
That's just him like pushing logic ahead of emotion.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so you walk through with no fire damage. What is everyone else doing behind?
Oric's gonna wanting to go next. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, of course he's great. He's giant and big. He's got all the big tough legs and the big sharp teeth and all the blowy. Just look at you. Just ever seen the size of him? Yeah, great is a good word for it. And he'll try to walk through. Just, I have no thoughts.
Wisdom save. Oh yeah, I guess. Wisdom save. You still gotta will it. It's not like a
yeah.
mind blank thing.
Yeah, that is something I do have to do. So wisdom save.
Do you have Mind Fortress? Or do you just have Mind Blank? Oh, Ulrich, you have such bad luck around lava. Okay, so you are going to take.
Hold on. Before you determine the results, I do have 3 bursts of heroic defiance, so I will be trying to use one of those now.
And does that boost a save?
It allows me to reroll and get exactly 1 better from a 9 to a 10. So how do you feel about that?
Please take 28 fire damage.
Oh my god.
That's actually.
Do you still walk through? Like, does he still go
Yeah,
through?
that's as he's walking through.
It kind of makes sense. He's essentially in a toaster oven.
I don't feel anything. It's just really hot.
Open it up. I have a lovely tan.
Oh, this is just
What
not
is everyone
great.
else doing?
Do you two think you can trick yourself into thinking this thing is so magnificent?
Oh, absolutely not. It's an actual horrible thing. It should actually probably not even exist anymore. However, it's still here.
Horrible things can still be magnificent. You can still respect them.
Oh, respect, fine. That's not a question. But it's gross. Well, I could always try to get rid of it, but
I don't know if you're strong enough, and if you aren't, it might backfire just as much.
Fair enough. How are you looking, kid? And Tess will look over to Carnage.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, kid. Oh, I don't mean it in a bad way.
I have been an adult for a very long time, thank you. I think Ulrich just got sizzled a little bit, and that gives me some anxiety.
I'm fine. Promise. It's a nice char.
I believe nothing he says.
That's fair.
I am a personal testament to just how powerful the dragon is, because it almost killed me. In fact, if I would have sneezed, I probably would have keeled over and died. Yep, this thing is super powerful. Dragon wall of fire.
What can I? Oh.
And I am gonna shoot off a quick little prayer and give myself some guidance as I just reimagine the horrors, the magnificent but still devastating horrors of Sarthraxis? Darth Dragon.
Yes, good.
Oh, okay, you made it with the second one. Yeah, you're able to walk through without any sort of fire damage, uncooked.
I'm just gonna go over to Ulrich and just look at his new burn wounds.
I got it. I got this. Don't waste any spells. I got it.
Cool char on the side of my face and everything.
Kabu goes up to Ulrich and he pulls out a roll of his roll of silvered tape, and he opens up a bit, rips it off with his teeth, and he puts it on your face.
When you okay.
And you're gonna get a level 2 cure wound, so you're gonna heal 16.
Oh, thank you so much. That's actually really good.
It actually sticks on and then kind of just dissolves in and heals your face. I can do that a few more times.
Here's looking at you, kid.
I should be fine, as long as you're willing to do that again later.
What's your plan to get across?
Oh, don't you worry about me. I can handle myself. You go first.
Am I able to see where everyone else is?
I mean, you can kind of make out dark shapes on the other side of the firewall, but not very clearly.
Oh, doesn't work super well for misty stepping.
Hey, right, you lot come in. There's a kerfuffle over on this side. Looks like some fire creatures might could use your help. So maybe step 2, huh?
You just gotta believe and understand I'm doing air quotes when I say believe.
Don't listen to him, Firewall. We're all very convinced.
Tess will not being able to really see across, so can't use magic. It'll just. All right, this is going to be just lovely, I'm sure. And attempt to walk through.
Yeah.
What do you need from me?
Wisdom save. And just
Okay.
1, since you do not have Mind Fortress. Oh, look at that! Okay,
Unbreakable mind.
You just walk through, man. No cooking at all.
All right. Yeah, I know that dragons are hell of a creature. Having been many animals and friends with many animals, I don't know this dragon personally, but I know it's probably impressive. So
I mean, I don't know him personally, but
I heard from a guy once.
let's see. Wisdom saving throw?
yeah. Nice. Yep. Again, uncooked. Okay. You guys walk through, and in this next chamber, a vast subterranean pool of bubbling lava stretches beyond this like wall of fire. Streams of molten rock fall from a large hole in the ceiling. The hole is located a good 100 feet over the surface and is apparently the only way forward. There are several basalt islets in this lake of lava, and you would wager that a particularly athletic person could possibly hop their way around the lake on them. However, as you get closer to the lava, the wall, like the floor, the walls, the rock is just very hot, and you would bet that even hopping from little islet to islet, while you would avoid the lava damage, you would probably still take burning hot rock damage.
So we'd smell what the rocks
Yeah,
were cooking.
I'm more concerned about these mates, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, every so often, flames will kind of erupt up from the lava's surface and almost move across the way. And you would bet that any exaggerated movements or, you know, large exclamations of pain would probably draw their attention.
Do you think clouds would draw their attention?
Clouds typically don't cry in pain.
I mean, there's a lot of smokiness in here, so
It's also just yeah. We could blend maybe. Just
Get to be a
gonna
cloud.
look at my party mates like cloud time.
Cloud.
Yeah, GM, could you ping what, or I guess I'm happy to make a perception to try and determine what the exit, like where are we headed in this cavern?
That hole out
Okay.
in the ceiling, that's
Okay.
100 feet above the surface of the lava lake, upon which
Okay.
lava is like water falling down in a few points.
So
There is a break in the lava though that we could like fly up in.
Yeah, but it is ever changing, so it will be tricky.
Okay.
Something
Cloud time?
that wouldn't bother a primordial dragon flying down and then out of his lair, but is definitely posing a problem for you.
when he needs to go to his little echo chamber. Yes. Cloud time though, everyone. Cloud time.
I think it's cloud time.
All right.
Flying of some kind.
Yeah, I can do that. Crack knuckles.
How long does that
But it will
cast?
take me a minute.
Okay.
Oh, it'll last 8 hours.
Okay. In the
but
meantime,
When
does
you're
anyone-
cloud, it does take a minute to return back to these forms.
Okay. But so we can, just to confirm, we can stay a cloud for up to 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making
I
sure
will-
we don't
you know
have
what?
to
I
like
will link-
bolt.
I will link
Yeah.
How
this.
long does it take you to cast that spell?
1 minute.
Okay.
The movement is crazy too.
300 feet.
Yeah.
So we're
Sick.
gonna be bolting one way or another, but we don't
And
have
you
to.
can only dash or
Right.
return to your normal form.
Sick.
So
I just wanna make sure.
reverting does take 1 minute, during which time the creature is incapacitated and cannot move.
We find ourselves a good landing spot and reform. At least if everyone's cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I can make everyone fly, but you would still be able to take damage and have to avoid the lava. So it's either clouds or try to fly around lava.
So how high of a level would you need to cast the fly at to get all of us as a 6? Well, because Rory has fly boots.
I have fly.
And Kabu has fly, so that'd be four people.
It's
Would
the
that
same.
be-
It's the same level no matter what, and it's a high level spell. But I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
just be clouds. I think that's
Yeah.
sick. Let's
I'm
just
pretty
be a bunch.
sure- Yeah.
Let's just
Alright.
be a bunch of Harper rain clouds clamoring all over the primordial dragon den.
I'm down.
Who would
Ooh.
suspect
Title of your
cloud
sex tape?
police?
While that's going on, there's a part of me that wants to cast Locate Object on her necklace that we just saw her wearing like a couple hours ago to see if we could have a way to find her. It's within 1,000 feet. It would just give me a ping. And if we're clouds and we can hyper move, we can also be aware of where she is to not just accidentally appear on her and take that minute of, oh, fuck. But it requires us to move real quick for 10 minutes. Because then
Okay.
it goes away. Is that something that Carnage
You can cast that.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast and look for her necklace.
In the meantime, does anyone need any
And it's within
healing?
how many feet?
Within 1,000 feet. I will drop it in the thingy.
Okay. You definitely get the sense that that object was here at some point, but it is not within range of this spell.
Sorry, what did you try to locate?
Her necklace.
Ooh, good call.
Because
That's-
Carnage took an extra look at it before leaving the room.
But it's only
smart.
1,000 feet, right?
Yeah, it's only 1,000 feet. So guys, she was here, just real quick, she was here. She's not within 1,000 feet, so as clouds, we should try to move quickly. I'll just keep it going in my brain, and hopefully we can find her faster.
I don't think we could talk, so if you detect anything, do a quick loop-to-loop, and that'll let us know.
Yeah, I'll do a cool spin move.
In the meantime, while we're getting the clouds going, anybody need any topped off on their health?
I feel about like 8 points away. If you could do a little something.
I mean, it's just my silver tape that'll do it.
Well, I don't want you to use up all your silver tape on me.
I've got 9 charges left.
I
Let's
save it. I save it. It feels like we might be going up against something serious, you know?
Okay. Cloud time, I guess.
getting ready for cloud time.
Yes.
I feel like I should be mimicking this as a spellcaster.
Should we all
Just
do
'cause
it?
it takes
Channels.
forever.
Channel some power.
Yeah, you gotta have the magic.
Upload
Uh,
it into the cloud.
So it takes a minute. So unless I guess there's an issue, it pops off.
Just gonna keep watching the fire wisps as they come out of the water, just in cases.
Okay, so you guys are all turning yourselves into vapor and then floating up and over this lava lake through the lava waterfalls and up 100 feet through this tunnel. Is that correct? Okay. You are fortunate enough to see nothing more than just more fire elementals wandering about in a lava river as you come up through this hole. Emerging from the chute, you are greeted by a magnificent vista of snow-covered peaks stretching all around you under a slightly overcast sky. Curiously, you don't feel the freezing wind, and the air is as thick and hot as anywhere else in the caverns. Mounds of gold, silver, and works of art surround you, while bubbling magma rivulets fall down the walls and coalesce into several streams that in orange waterfalls cascade down into the pool below. And in the middle, a pool of molten gold, with a bed of dragon and humanoid bones rising from the middle. Sounds come from beyond that, behind the pool of molten gold, where there appears to be a small tunnel with a bit of rock that has been pushed back.
Rory the Cloud's gonna try and tuck back, like, in this corner over here, away from, like, the elementals and stuff, and try to reanimate into Rory half-orc shape.
Yeah, Ulrich's gonna tuck into this mandible-looking bit. And
Is the tunnel over here?
Yes, so that is the molten gold right there. The kind of little pond of molten gold. And the tunnel is basically behind that, like right here.
Oh, this mandible thing is the piles of gold.
It's kind of like a rock formation.
Okay.
Yes, and then it's almost like where the rocks kind of enclosed around it has almost trapped the heat and melted some of the gold, which is why that pond is there. But beyond the pond is the tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Can I float over to see if, like, I can determine what those sounds are that are coming from behind it? You said it was like voices or something like that?
It's almost like a rummaging, growling, and like a clacking sound that you are unfamiliar with.
Is there a safe spot for me to land near that door rather than having to, like, stomp over mounds of gold in my very noisy...
Yeah, so if you want to
body.
just float right over the pond of molten gold, not risking, like, falling in it, you can land right at the entrance of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Start my wiggle out here.
I think seeing that, Calvo will join in cloud form.
Okay. Is everyone else doing the same thing? Is anyone looting? That's really what I need to know. Is anyone grabbing anything while they're here? Or are you continuing forward?
I
mean,
really
I'll-
want to.
Yeah, give it.
So bad.
Yeah, that's my
Small
thing.
components.
Well, that's so time out. If once we're can loot kind of thing, Rory will turn to everyone and say, "Right, if there's something here we can use, fate meant for us to find it. How about we take you gander? If she's in there, we'll be fucked."
I'm open for new swords and armor always.
As soon as goblin form Kabu pops out, all 4 appendages are just like just rage grabbing everything and dropping it into the backpack.
That is loud.
Amazing. So
All right.
yes, Luca, we would like treasure, please.
Okay.
Please give us magic items and gold.
I'm looking for as many diamonds as I can and the biggest ones.
Is there a
In the hoard, you are going to find a curious object. A small, gilded cage, obviously magical, with a tiny gold dragon frozen inside.
Would you like to share
God
with the class,
damn it.
Tony? Would you like to
God.
share with the class, Tony?
I
Please.
can't. This character doesn't know
No,
what it
Rory
is.
does. Rory does. Rory's gonna hold it up. I'm sorry, but does it look like artifacts from the books that we found?
Yeah, I mean, those were just illustrations, but the coincidence is very high here.
God damn it.
Yeah. Rory's gonna hold it up. If he holds it up, does the dragon appear to be moving at all?
No,
Or is
it
it, like-
appears frozen inside this. This cage, like it's like a cat cage in terms
Yeah.
of size. And
Yeah.
it is very magical. Like it
Yeah.
pulses like with magic. So not
Yeah.
only is this not the normal size of a dragon, but it is frozen in here. This appears to be some sort of magical
Magic, right?
cage
Rory's
keeping this dragon in.
Rory's gonna make sure like that Kabu gets eyes on it and goes, "Hey Kabu, how much you wanna bet that this is our fucking dragon artifacts trapped in a little cage here, mate? You think you got anything to identify or detect?"
I have
The
just the
situation?
thing to identify it.
Perfect. I'm gonna hand it over to Kabu.
And I cast Identify.
Okay, so I don't really have a special stat for you because this is a very homebrew thing. But this is very clearly a magical cage made specifically to trap a creature of large, vast size and also vast arcane power. And it doesn't matter what size they are, it almost pulls them in and then keeps them in here in like a sort of paralyzed stasis.
And it feels like there's something currently occupying it.
Yeah, this dragon, yes.
Okay.
And as part of the Identify, the name of the dragon currently within this cage is Artifacts.
Artifacts, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And as part of the identifying spell, would I know how to activate or release things within the item?
Pretty powerful magic. Because you would assume that you would be rolling against the DC of whoever created this cage.
And you can break it.
All right. I have no idea. Meanwhile, the whole time, my arms are just looting.
Grabbing gold. I love this.
Yes, I
It's
have.
like, it's like
Here for
Kermit,
it.
just flailing the gold.
I have a. Okay, I have a whole bunch of stuff, and obviously some of the stuff I'm just gonna copy pasta into the chat for you because there's a lot of stuff. But the big standout items are a sword almost. It is called Skull Shard. And you do not know the skull of the creature that this belonged to. It almost has intricate carvings in the bone that do not seem like carved, like by hand, but almost natural. And it's a long sliver of bone, about 4 feet long. And if used in combat, it behaves like a +3 Vorpal. Longsword.
I'd give you anything you want for that.
And
Oh,
if you
God.
cast Identify on this, it is
Sure.
the shard of a god's skull.
I will.
Can I tell if it's a good god or a bad god?
Hey, Kabu, as someone who doesn't care.
I mean, I kind of care.
Okay, so if you are casting Identify, hold on just a second. Let me find the god.
If it's a part of the god's head, it's probably
is
doesn't
it?
need it anymore.
It is a goddess of protection, strength, motherhood, destruction, and wars.
Ulrich, catch!
This goddess's legend centers around combating evils and demonic forces that threaten peace, prosperity, the power of good over evil. She is believed to unleash her divine wrath against the wicked for the liberation of oppressed, and entails destruction to empower creation. Her name is Lost to Time.
The lady in red.
Motherfucker, I am here for Mother Goddesses.
But I
All
can
my
give you
archaeology brain is
an
screaming.
image.
Sure. Oh.
I fucking have this card.
Pay no attention to the name of this handout. Because
I
you do not have that information.
So
I have
hey,
this fucking card.
anybody else got anything I need to look at?
But also hold on, I'm not done with the loot. This is a dragon's horde.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
so happy.
And it's a primordial dragon. So there is also in here a robe of the Archmagi?
Archmagi.
Arc, is it a hard? Okay. And a cloak of invisibility. And then let me just copy all the other stuff. Because it's a lot. Let's see here. Let me just copy this. It's gonna be a whole lot.
Do I not have her card? Updated her card.
73,000 gold pieces. Okay.
Sounds about right.
That's not even the Electrum, y'all. Okay.
Oh, ew, Electrum.
Fucking.
You shush!
Nobody uses Electrum.
Tony, you shush. You,
Electrum
you
is
let
done.
the nice lady give us Electrum.
Jesus Christ.
Also, if you want to try, this has come up in Harpers before, but if you would like to try and figure out a safe way to get this molten gold out of here, you can. But it will require quite a bit of work, and you would have to
Ooh,
try and figure it out.
Carnage. There's a nice spell scroll in there for you.
And then Skull
Yeah, I could use that.
Shard.
That'd be nice. Add it to
Hey,
the notes.
there's even a dragon's body here if you want to bring that back.
Also, I'm pretty sure one of my spells will need that silver mirror.
Yeah, I vote. So I think we're kind of gathering this shit up quick style, like as much of it as possible.
Yeah,
And then just
Kabu
for
was
narrative's sake of like not having to linger here too long, can we and again, because homegirl's here with the book or whatever, or trying to get the book, I think picking up like the more obvious pieces of treasure, Rory would then kind of try to drift in the direction that Carnage heard the sounds. Time out. Did Carnage communicate that? I don't think we'd covered that yet.
As we were all digging through, Carnage would have definitely let folks know, no, there's some weird shit right here, because I think we all had to be in our humanoid form to even grab all this shit. So as we're as Kabu and Carnage are items, Carnage would let people know what's happening.
Yeah, sick. Rory's gonna try and using fly to be very quiet, drift up and post up outside this thing and try to get a listen. Into
Roll a perception.
perception. He perceives his own existence and is distracted by it.
Listen, there's a lot of gold here. It's totally understandable. Shiny.
Yeah, I feel like he sees something and it inspires him. He's like, I could probably find a good piece of mahogany, make something like that.
Okay, so Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you guys, but you kind of know what they look like. But I'm just gonna show it to you because I'm a completionist like that. There's the fire elementals that you see roaming about the lava. Okay, thanks. If
We
you
still
guys,
have the good table from Mistral, right?
Uh,
From Dev.
yeah, if did Dev want to do something?
Potentially.
I will
He
trade
did.
Dev does not have a 9th level spell slot.
Oh
Yeah, he
no.
does. He's level
Ah.
17. He should
No,
have.
he used it on me.
Oh, hey, guess who does? And guess who has Dispel Magic too?
Oh.
I also have Dispel Magic
Oh,
and 9th level spells. but I'm
Dev says
saving
he
it.
hasn't
shit.
used his 9th level. Dev has not used his
He
9th
gave-
level spell.
I thought he gave.
Wait, no,
Carnage
you were right.
Foresight.
Nope,
Right.
right.
I have foresight.
Confirmation.
Gotcha.
Hey there, new friend. You wouldn't by happen to know a very powerful spell to get rid of magic, would you?
Well, usually dispelling it's pretty good. I wanted to do that weird wall, but we're all just adamant about just doing right through it.
Well, I think it's a good thing you didn't use that because I got a little doohickey here.
Do we want to
Oh.
do that here, or should we like spring it on her?
Ooh, good point.
Yeah. Well, time out. We might want to bring him up to speed. Artifact. As far as we can tell, this bloke's been in here for some time,
What?
and who knows? We might have things twisted. He might pop out there, think that we're the ones that put people in the wrong place, right?
Yeah, what if he's caught in the moment of combat? I swing at anyone who let me out of a cage blindfolded.
Well, I mean, you guys can care. Oh, I mean, we can leave it some
I'm not-
room.
I'm all about letting him out, but I think we should ascertain when somebody with better ears or better attention span should try to figure out what's going on down there, and then we determine whether we unleash the golden hell that's in that cage there, right?
Well, here, hold on to that cage real quick, kid, and can I attempt perception from him where we are?
From where you are? Yeah,
I
if you're
mean,
trying to
up to
listen
the-
down that, if you're gonna go up to the tunnel, climbing around the edges of this
I mean, if need be,
molten
I'll
gold
just-
puddle,
It's how big is this puddle? Just like not quite
it's
30
most
feet.
of the way across. You have to basically hug the wall and walk very carefully around it. So why don't you roll a dex check for me?
Because I'm gonna misty step instead. Or actually,
do
I'm
that.
gonna do my Eladrin step because it's full free.
Okay.
Oh, free.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna pointy ear down the hall.
All right. Perception.
22.
22. Yeah, so you hear what sounds like quite a bit of activity as well as crackling energy. And if you guys look up into the sky, you can see very clearly that that pillar of energy is coming from, you would guess, the direction of where this tunnel ends.
Oh yeah, there's some bad mamma jammas going on down there.
Okay.
The
Do you want me to
question
hold on to your little friend for now?
we should make this call now. Are we letting artifacts out here, or are we gonna take him home and try to handle this ourselves?
I honestly think having a little backup would be a good thing.
I tend to agree with you there, Kabu.
Do we think he'll fit through everything? I know the other dragon could fit, but what if he's...
Can't dragons shape change?
How old
So they
is
can
he?
do all their tricksy dragony things.
Would Cub remember how old artifacts is supposed to be?
Ancient.
Ancient.
Oh,
Like,
well,
and
of
I mean,
course.
ancient.
Oh,
Ancient.
Older than old.
Oh, then absolutely. I would hope. If he can't, I'd be surprised.
All right. I say we do
Right.
this.
Let's spring this cage then, eh?
All right.
So, do you want a little bit of distance? I mean, the spell's got some range to it.
Hey, Tell, you got any opinion on it?
What makes you so sure it'll be on your side?
You can never be sure for everything.
I mean, the world is kind of being broken right now, and usually gold dragons are opposed to that kind of thing.
Yeah, gold dragons are the good ones.
As far as
We
I
have-
know.
We have reason to believe that this being is affiliated with a an organization that we've learned about, the Shields of Keeping. If
Also
we
that.
can, so if we can let it out and let it know that we are aligned with their goals of keeping these books out of evil hands, and I suppose that's right. And honestly, mate, if fate is we let this thing out and it molts us in with this puddle of treasure, then at least we did our best.
All right, here's the deal. Whoever is going to let it out, you stand with it. Everyone else, stand with me. I can at least get the rest of us out if you die.
This is going to be so much fun.
Okay, so who is Dev the one that you are having cast this?
It is
No.
I, the Frenchiest fry.
Oh, okay. You are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay with you.
You want to stay with me when I do this? Because we get to go out here, because this is a big boy.
Oh, I know.
And I don't want to get crushed with gold.
Well, let's say I at least want to stay within 30 feet of you.
Sure. And I'm going to lay his cage like, oh, this is so nice and gilded and whoop. And you know what? Yeah. 9th level, Dispel Magic on that cage.
Okay. I'm going to suggest we take a quick break.
Yes, perfect.
Right after this.
We'll be back after these messages. Okay. We take 5 and we'll be right back. And we're back. Everyone has their shiny new gear. And we are casting Dispel Magic on this cage. And this will go off, and actually, since you are out of that kind of chamber below, there will not be any blowback here or any reverberation from the magic. And you will all see before you, if it's gonna fall over, a giant gold dragon.
Oh
will
god,
come-
it's on me.
will come forth, unfurling as the cage just kind of dissipates.
Oh,
And and curled before you is Artifacts.
wakey wakey. Oh,
We have
shit.
no
Well,
idea how
I don't know if
glad
that's a
we
good
are to
idea to
see.
say that, but it's too late now.
It will open its eyes and kind of start back and lift up its head.
Artifacts. Hey. We could really use your help now. There's a very wicked person who's out to get the books of keeping. Can you
Rory's-
understand us?
Rory's gonna step
Okay.
forward and kind of look at, because right, mate, it's probably a bit disorienting. You've been gone, we don't know how long you've been out. You've been gone for a long time.
Where are we?
We are in the Dragonspine Mountains, atop
Where is Sarthraxis?
He's in the city of Flan. He's been drawn out by one Hamilla. As a diversion, she's here to collect items from his hoard, we believe, and he's going to point towards the little hallway. We have reason to believe that she's either in there or has left something in there if she's gone. We are with the Harpers, and we are aligned with the Shields of Keeping. We've been trying to track down them, their artifacts. It's all a big plot, and I understand this is a lot to take in as you've just waken up, mate, but I understand we're here to help, and we're hoping that you can help us.
She has probably gone that way. The dream of the dead god is that way.
Could you educate me, mate, and tell me what exactly that is?
Who are you? And who do you serve?
I'm Rory Daywind, and I serve the people that can't serve themselves. I protect those who need protecting. I'm a Harper.
And you know me. You spoke my name.
Yes, as I mentioned, we've learned of your existence through our work. We've learned about the Shields of Keeping, about Talanthiel. Rory will lift up his sleeve and actually show his tattoo of Abode of the Water that he has, and gesture and say,
Why do you have Ibota on your arm?
It's a bit of a story, mate. It's a connection thing.
You could not be of her lineage.
No, mate. It's more of a... Think of it more as a...
Respect?
Right, a sign of respect. We've been learning about the shields. We've not met one directly. It seems that they've abandoned this world or been taken. We're not quite sure. But it's our intention...
They did not abandon. It was the only option left after Deor fell.
Deor. She's... She?
She was a beautiful goddess. Of war and destruction. And protection. She fell in the fight against the Yugoloth general and his hordes.
Could I get a spelling on that goddess's name, please?
Daor?
Yep, I've actually updated. It's
Oh.
Dhaohr.
Gotta put in them silent H's where you can.
So the shields didn't leave. They were something. So this goddess fell, and they were like vamped out, or what?
Yeah.
Deor fell. Though, of course, being a goddess, her remains were imbued with power. She fell here, on this mountain. And again, I'm just gonna show you guys the mountain that you guys are currently at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
And we're chilling
Oh,
near
there's
the eye
a
socket, huh?
nose.
Yeah, that's a face.
Y'all didn't see that.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a nice looking hindhorse you got there. You mind if we eat it up for meat and rations right now?
And
I mean,
it's
I
just-
also saw it, so I'm just... I'm with you on
Yes.
this one.
right.
Deor fell, and when the sisters were set on bringing forth the general and all of his hordes, we fought our best. But ultimately, after time, we could not keep them back anymore. So Talanthiel was able to come together with the shields and hold the sisters, well, two of them, within the dreams of Deor.
Oh, we might have a lead on the third.
I say Miller. She's been running about the plains causing a bit of a ruckus. She even spent some intensive time with a pool of radiance. We hate to admit it, they're artifacts, but
That would explain how she got the power. We must go.
Are you good to move? Like, need anything? Some water? Maybe a snack? Something? Wounds all closed up?
I am not wounded anymore. Though I do not know that I will fit through that tunnel. As she eyes it, she is actually going to change form.
Okay.
And she will kind of shrink and change before you into a human form. Though, to be clear, while she is human looking, she is like a human at 1.5 scale. She's like a large, almost Amazon scaled human. Larger than most of you.
Sure.
She's probably like 8 or 9 feet tall.
Yes.
And she will shrink down.
You need a little bit more water there, Turk?
Don't worry.
I do.
Let us go. Ballard is in trouble. She was guarding the portal.
Yeah, then by all means, let's get a move on.
I'm sorry, who?
Ballard? Is Ballard still alive?
I do not believe so, she will say, looking up at the sky.
Sorry, do you need this? And I'll offer out the skull shard.
No, I do not. It is of no use to me.
I keep seeing all these nice swords with no use to them.
Lead on, milady. We're here to help.
All right. She will walk through the molten gold, unaffected.
As full dragon do.
Yeah. And continue on down the tunnel. And
This
you guys
is-
can all follow her.
Yep.
This was way more exciting than any other exploding mountain I would ever go to.
And
Sure.
as you guys step out of this tunnel, what you will see is a crackling, horrible, like, rip in reality, where looking at it, your eyes tend to slide away from it, almost as if they do not want to be taking it in. And before you, there appears to be a body laying at a ripped, cracked tear in the ground. And surrounding this corpse are multiple demons of various nature. Mesoloths and Nikoloths. For any of you that would know what those are.
Uh-huh.
Well, sure are some nice
I don't want
demons.
to. I sure don't want to know what these are.
And I'm going to need you to roll initiative. But please know that artifacts will be joining you.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Hit us with the big music.
We have the most epic of music.
I'll try and get you the most epic.
Is it just the chicken
let's
dance,
see
but it's
here.
the tavern version?
God, sorry, Cole, I thought you were a skeleton.
It looks so good with your eye filter, like when it covers up your eyes perfectly. It's so good. Okay. You guys can roll initiative.
I can't click my
on,
thing. Y'all are rolling
baby.
too quick.
Wait, tell. Oh, sorry, I got really excited.
All right.
Oh
Is
my God,
everyone
there's-
in?
I don't know. The Nikoloths and everything are causing quite a stir in the battlefield.
Yeah, there's a lot of dice.
Okay.
a
Actually,
lot of demons.
hold on just a second. I am actually going to remove artifacts in her human form. She will revert back.
Sorry, Luke, I forgot that I had advantage on it.
Okay.
I tried to roll again. I don't know if it's doing it.
So we have eyes on a corpse on the map here. What is that?
Probably Ballard.
Yeah, if you're looking, if you are looking at that, do we have the Ballard artwork in here, or was that just? I don't know if we have it in here. But yeah, that definitely appears to be from the artwork that was found that you guys came across. That does appear to be Ballard the Righteous. Where? Ah, I found it. From the mosaic that Mistral discovered via his correspondence. Okay. It is now, let's see, it is, Tell is up first.
Ready for this? All right. This is what I'm here for. And you'll just see Tell just like rip off his own flesh and turn into a massive direwolf and just start charging towards the first demon. Also, is this music really loud for anyone else, or is it just
You
me?
should
Epic!
be
You
able
can turn it down.
to turn it
Okay.
down. Yeah, you should be
Yeah,
able
you-
to turn it down.
Okay.
Because I don't know how big it is, like how loud it is for you. I only have
Yeah.
control over like my.
Sorry for yelling, but
Is this music loud?
yeah, before when I tried to turn down music in Dark Echoes, it kept going back up. So I thought I was turning it down globally and you were turning it back up.
Oh no, it must have just been glitching or something. No, because
Yeah.
it doesn't affect mine.
Cool.
Wait, is that not a thing? Oh my
I can turn
God.
it down, Purple. Is that better, Purple?
There was
Okay.
no sound of peak.
So I'm going to do that. And I'm going. Is this big green dummy, Nikoloth, one of the demons?
Yep.
All right, let's chomp on this jerk face. Let's see here. Okay. Are these still considered creatures?
Yeah.
Everything's a creature if you believe in
Yeah,
yourself and try real
everything's a-
hard.
But
That's
everything
what's-
is a creature for.
Yeah.
for
Isn't that pretty neat? Everything's a creature.
That's what's weird about D&D is everything's a creature. 16 to hit.
For the Nikoloth, that will not hit.
Okay. Plus 5 to hit. One target hit. Hit the target. So I'm not sure if I have to. I'm assuming I have to hit on this. Okay, so that will be the end of my turn then. Because I charged forward, so I don't have my allies. All right, I will end my turn, except for I don't have an end. Oh, there it is.
Okay, all right.
Rory is going to lift up on his wing boots and he's going to move with haste over to the body of Ballard, which he will then pick up and like move up into the air. So he's actually holding, and then he's going to lay a hand on her chest and go, "Yeah, not right. Your job's not done yet." And I'm going to use Hand of Ultimate Mercy. As an action, I can touch a corpse of a creature that has died within the last 24 hours, which, using context clues, that seems to be the case here.
Okay.
And the creature then returns to life, regaining this many. Did it go?
21.
Oh, that's a bad roll. 21 hit points as Rory just like holds his hand on her chest and watches as the key flows, like wrapping down his arm into her chest. Also, if she died with blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned, those are gone. Like, she is no longer affected by those.
Okay.
And he's going to hold her as she kind of wakes up, like bringing her back and like keeping her above the battleground. And like as soon as she opens her eyes, he's going to look at her and say, "I'm going to need you to be calm, Ballad. we're here to help, and we brought backup. And he's gonna nod down towards where Artifacts is kind of, doing dope dragon shit.
Okay, I am going to let you know that there is sort of a weird, dark, almost like blood poison mark on her chest.
Gotcha.
That does not seem to heal all the way.
Yep,
and
that's
she
fine.
is going to revive, like, weakened, but she will revive.
Okay, perfect. And then he's going to, I think, let me check. I don't think I have. He's going to look up at Ulrich and yell, I might toss me one of those potions. And that's going to be, well, actually, I lied. I'm going to bonus action, spend another key point, and I'm going to dash with her in my arms back to the party and get her right next to Carnage for additional heals.
Okay. Okay, that's great, because Artifacts is lifting up into the air right now and just letting forth a weakening breath. In a 90-foot cone. So, let's see here. She's just gonna do... Right there. And so...
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. Artifacts is one of our
she'll move it
allies.
over. Hold on. She'll move it over.
No,
I didn't
no,
even
it's
see you
fine.
there.
I just realized I could have got my pack tactics because of Artifacts. Because Artifacts is huge and right next to me. It's okay. It doesn't have any option to avoid friendlies because it's a breath, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
but she
saying?
moved it over because I didn't even see your little token there, and she would have seen you. So
Hopefully.
she's used to performing on the battlefield. She would have seen you. So she is going to let that forth, and I am going to have them all roll their strength checks. I got 2 of them here. And I'm just going to... save normal, and then strength save. Okay. So let's see here. They're doing terribly. Okay, none of them made it. So every single one of them is going to be weakened. So, yeah. They are... Let me read it off to you what it exactly does. Because it'll affect all of you guys. But they are going to have disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, and strength saving throws for the next minute. So, okay. And that is her turn, and it is this guy who is going to run up to you, Tell. And he is going to attack with disadvantage. However, he does have 2 attacks. A 14 to hit. I won't even roll the second time.
A 14 meets it, beats it.
Oh, well then I'll roll again because I didn't roll with disadvantage. Yeah, alright, so he won't hit with that. And he's not going to hit with his trident either. He is too weak from that breath to really get through your armor. Okay. So, it is now Tess, you're up.
You got him over there, Carnage?
I'm fine.
Political
Oh,
theory
I'm in
thumbs up
about
too.
Ballard.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Then I am going to take the Let us see. Yes, I am going to, as an action, cast Stellar Bodies,
Okay.
and then I'm going to bonus action Starry Form into the Archer,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot the Nikoloth. Because a 30 hit.
Yes.
Takes 14 radiant as I just chuck a radiant arrow right in its chest.
Okay. All right. It takes 14 damage. Is there anything else with your turn?
That is it.
Okay. Ulrich.
Sorry, remind me really quick, what are the rules about shoving a potion down someone else's mouth?
And still in action.
Okay. I can do this. Because Rory brought over the metavan over to him, Ulrich is going to help land Ballard. And on prompting, we'll have the health potion open. We'll pop open the cork and pour a greater health potion down her mouth. Not sure, of course, on the exact math of that. If someone could help me out here really quick for a greater health potion.
44 plus 4.
Thank you so much. So they get 16 back. And then he'll kind of help sit and then kind of like clap Rory on the shoulder really quick, pull down his visor. Put it back. I'm gonna go take off a fucking Nyloth's head, and we'll charge into this guy as I action surge to go make some problems. Sorry, I have to make sure this is hopefully activated correctly. 17 to hit.
The Nikoloth, it will not hit.
Okay. Well, I do get some extra with attacks, so there is going to be some more. 13 is not going to do it either, but maybe a 25 will.
That will do it.
Okay, so it's going to take 17 slashing damage, and I will apply my unwavering mark, and I'll be very cross with it, as I'll charge slashing in. And
what was the total on the damage again?
17, just flat 17, but it is going to be marked, so it has disadvantage to attack anyone else. And as well, I'm going to need to make a strength saving throw as I hit it with something that I hit it with an attack after I moved more than 10 feet. The DC for which is, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to.
It's a saving.
Is it strength save to avoid being knocked prone? Ooh, it is 100% knocked prone.
Okay.
So
oh wait, I'm sorry. That one was not weakened.
It was not weakened. So yeah, definitely roll that again, I guess.
It does show my original. Oh, does it
Still
not?
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does. So 7 plus 5 is still not going to do it.
Yeah. So he's prone. He just
Perfect.
rolled terribly.
And then that's gonna be it. Bonus action is already well, no, I can't do it again. I'll apply an unwavering mark and be ready to hit.
Okay. All right. It is now Carnage. You're up.
I am going to try remove curse on our new little friendo here, and seeing if that can remove the curse mark that's on her chest.
Okay. Even upon drinking that potion, it's not going to go away, but before you cast that, I was waiting until it kind of like I got her into it, but upon getting that potion in her mouth, she is going to push all of you out of the way and yell at Artifacts, "Archie has my book!" At which point you will see Artifacts kind of stiffen and then shake herself off and continue fighting. And if you're gonna insight vibe this, that dark mark is because her book was ripped away from her and her bond is broken.
Oh, so not a curse. Psych.
Yeah, I'll save you the spell slot there.
Thank you. I'll just reel that back in. Well, thank you. I am going to bonus action throw up. Where is it? Here we go. Holy weapon on the awesome longsword that I found once upon a time in a chicken lich's home, abode, palace. Just so I can make this longsword super dope. And I'm gonna walk up with a warhammer in one hand and a longsword in the other hand, and we fixin' to go to work.
Okay.
On this one, right by Ulrich. And then we go whack whack. Both with advantage. Because I'm fucking dope. Okay, so 29 to hit and a 23 to hit.
Awesome. Yep. What's the total damage? Just give me that.
From my holy weapon, there is 25 damage plus 15 damage plus
40. Okay.
So we're at 40 plus 20. 60 points of damage as I just strut up with a bunch of thunder and lightning and just go crazy.
Yeah, no, it's looking a little fried, a little crispy. It's got like lightning shock marks all across its armor. It's not doing well.
It's
and if you hover
real
over
loud
it,
over
you
here.
will see
I
that it
apologize
is
for
bloodied.
Excellent. And then I'm gonna kind of like salivate at the mouth a little bit in hopes that I can just like draw its attention towards me for its next attack.
Okay. Yeah, chat, the players are against me, and they're quoting my favorite jokes to try and distract me from all of my cool abilities. And it's not
Listen,
very
I couldn't
fair.
pass up the opportunity. Are you kidding me?
I
Call
just
the
can't think about it. I
vigilance.
just can't think about it. I can't think about it. I'm not. I'm just gonna turn up my music really loud.
My name is Call the Pontians.
Whose turn is it? It's my guy's turn. I'm actually gonna
Dreams.
come over and I'm gonna murder you guys.
Oh, you are free to try.
I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna try.
You are legally allowed to try.
Hey, this guy ain't weakened, so he's just attacking normal. For 22 to hit.
Hitting who?
Ulrich.
23 can get out of. I don't register that as an attack. I register that as a high five.
All right. He's not gonna
Nope.
hit you. Okay.
I throw up my shield and I catch both of those. So I'm hiding my new SLRN.
Okay. Right. Very good. Okay. It is now this guy's turn, this buddy, and he's going to teleport over here to you,
Oh, hello.
Tess,
Kid you not.
and attack.
Okay. Do it at that core weaken disadvantage.
I rolled with disadvantage, and it was a 26 to hit.
Holy shit, yeah.
So please make a Constitution saving throw.
For
Because it's a fiendish wound, so you're going to continue taking damage each turn.
Okay.
And every time he hits you, the damage that you take will increase.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I just failed it. Son of
You
a
must
bitch.
succeed or take damage.
2d4.
18 slashing damage at
Okay.
the start of each of your turns. And
It's-
then every
this
time
is-
he hits you, that damage dealt by that wound will increase by 5.
Actually,
Am I
Flash of
reading that right?
Genius.
Oh,
Can I Flash of Genius that and add 5 to his save?
I think it's already been.
Okay.
it's kind of
determined.
already
Sorry.
happened.
No, no.
Yeah, the hit has
but-
already been struck.
I'll keep
but
an eye out for the next one.
due to the fact that I am covered in stars, I'm only semi-corporeal right now, so I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay. All right. But he does actually have a
More
second
attack.
attack.
Cool.
So, disadvantage, a 17 hit.
Oh, that just hits.
Okay, and then, so you're going to, at the start of your next turn, you're going to take 18 plus 5 because he's hit you again. And then 21 from this one.
Ouch.
Okay. All right. And it is this guy's turn now. And he is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and he is going to come up behind you, Carnage, and attack.
Wait.
Oh god, they're going for the flank.
Okay. And he is going to attack. A 15 to hit. Will not hit.
No.
Yep. So he's going to try and use his trident. A 23 to hit.
That will
Hold
hit.
up. You were within 5 feet of me, so I want you to take a warding maneuver and roll a d8 to add onto your AC.
Oh, her.
I mean,
Use it.
we'll
Yeah,
take
we'll
it.
take it.
We'll take
Yeah,
it.
I'll
Add
take it.
onto your AC. Does that block?
The 2 doesn't help me.
Well, no. Will you take the?
No. I was rolling it for my guy. Let Carnage take her own rolls. So the 2 does not. So damage.
You have resistance to damage, even
Yes.
with
Nice.
the.
Also,
even with
did
it.
he roll with disadvantage against me?
It's this side was not hit.
No.
It has disadvantage because foresight.
It has
Foresight.
flanking though too.
It does
That's
have
right.
flanking.
Yep. Never mind. Boom.
All right.
Sorry.
Wait, it has flanking?
If we
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
with
in
green
we
big
do,
boy.
they do.
If you
Oh,
guys
no.
get flanking, I get flanking.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that guy, so it doesn't count.
Green thick boy. and
The
the one
giant
that's
green
attacking
guy
you?
in front of you, you didn't see him?
I talk about the tiny fellas.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy that just came up. He teleported down.
I'm working on
I'm
macro
gonna
level
blast
here.
him. I'm gonna blast him for hitting me.
Okay, so it is now
He's still
this
resistant to
guy,
damage.
and he is going to hit you, Tell. With disadvantage because he was one of the weakened ones. For 15, so not gonna hit, but he's going to try again.
That was your damage.
You roll damage first. So many dudes around here. 16 does hit.
Okay.
Because I'm
All right, so then take that 16 damage. Roll a Constitution check for me.
One second. I gotta see which stats I keep as myself. I keep my
Should be mental stats, right?
intelligence, wisdom, charisma. You also retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature. So I should have that. Okay. Oof, still bad.
Okay, so you are going to take 16 damage at the start of each of your turns. However, he is going to swing a second time.
There is an important question.
Oops, hold on.
This is
Roll that again
only
for- that
as
won't
the
hit.
wolf, correct?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Okay, so you just take the 16 damage, but take it at the beginning of each of your turns, as you do have a fiendish wound. All right, and then it is now this guy's turn, who is going to
Rude.
and he's going to attack you, Tess, with his trident.
Cool, do it disadvantage.
Can Tel get opportunity attacks on this guy?
He teleported.
Yeah, I think they teleport.
Super teleports.
They're teleporting. Oh, but he's not
gross.
gonna hit.
No.
He is gonna try with his claws. Disadvantage 14.
Not today.
Okay, he will not hit. Okay, and we are Kabu. We're at you.
All right. I think Kabu is going to take the skies just to get a good advantage. So he's going to go up like 30 feet. And I think he's going to shoot this guy here to try and help out.
Okay.
And that's the guy who was on the ground prone, right?
Yeah, you
alright.
can see his little. I've got the little markers on him,
Okay.
so that you
So,
can tell that he is
advantage.
prone.
Advantage. So 28 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. And I'm just going to do damage. Oh. That's 11 piercing.
Okay.
How's he doing?
He's looking rough.
All right. So I'll shoot him again. 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. 13 damage.
He is still up.
And bonus action, I'm going to shoot it again. 26.
That'll hit.
And 14 damage.
He's teetering, but he's still up.
Ah. Okay.
All right. Okay. And it's time for my last mezzy. And let's see here. He's gonna come right for you, Kabu.
I'm 30 feet up in the air. Can he fly?
No, he cannot. So he will go for Rory,
Oh,
I
sorry.
guess. Sorry, I didn't realize you were up in the air. He will go for Rory.
He's just taking
All
advantage.
right. So he is going to attack with disadvantage. A 19 to hit Rory.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, and then his second attack with disadvantage is a 14, so he only gets to do one
here.
damage.
Time out. No, I'm gonna save it.
12 slashing
Okay.
damage. And then it is this dude's turn, who is just barely alive. And he is going to hit Carnage.
Please hit.
He will stand up and hit you with his claws. Oh, with advantage because he's flanking. An 18 to hit?
Disadvantage, so it's
Oh,
technically
just flat? Okay, then he won't hit with that, but with his second attack, he'll roll that 18 to hit.
And that your AC is increased by whatever you rolled, for the record.
That 2.
18 does not hit.
All right, then he will not hit. And it is now
I wanted to just
Ballard's
blast him.
turn, who is going to stand
sorry.
up
I protected you too well.
and come over and start attacking this Mizloth, though she is extremely weakened. So she has multi-attack, but it's just 2 great sword attacks, though it is her shattered great sword.
She
Dev
And
has
I'm-
the hilt.
Oh, give me the both. Give me the both. A 2 and a 19. So the 19 will hit. And then the damage. 7. Okay. And then it is now top of the round. Attell.
All right, so we're gonna bite this. Oh, you know, I'm a very wise wolf. I'm actually gonna bite the smaller of the two. I do have advantage, so let's see. Let's roll both of those. Oh, well, there we go. I'll just take the first one if you don't mind, which is a crit.
Okay.
So this wolf just tears into this little guy. I also need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. On this guy, if you're attacking him, it will be with disadvantage. So.
Yeah, this little guy. So first we'll take.
Oh, the
20
little guy.
piercing-
Okay.
Yeah, the little guy.
The little guy.
I'm assuming that its strength score is lower.
20 is my save.
Well, it still takes 20 piercing damage,
Okay.
but it is not knocked prone.
Okay.
And then I'll just growl at these two, kind of trying to hold them in place. Just big menacing dire wolf standing in front of them. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, Rory.
Now, fuck. I'm engaged with this thing, but Rory's gonna lift up, like, understanding, like, Ballard seems to got it. Artifact's right there. Kabu's right there. Rory's going to lift up and move to get behind this Nakala. I understand I'm gonna draw opportunity attack. I'm willing to take it.
Yeah, it'll try and stab you with its trident.
Yeah, go for it.
For 20 to hit?
Time out. No, time out, because it's my turn, so I can do this thing. Sorry. I forgot to do this at the top. I'm going to use my evasive footwork because I'm moving, which increases my AC +3, so a 20 will not do it. Get the fuck out.
All right.
let
No,
me go
you
ahead
get
and
the
add-
fuck out. Where are you going?
No, you get the fuck out. I'm getting behind that.
Oh, that. Okay, that Nikoloth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Sick. I'm just adding that so I don't forget. And I'm going to do some dope monk shit. We're gonna first punch a 20 to hit for 10 bludgeoning damage.
A 20 will hit for 10 bludgeoning damage. Very good.
A 24 to hit with 10 slashing damage plus, so 13 slashing damage total. I'm
Okay.
gonna use a key point to hand of harm or foot of harm as well, to add 7. Bonus action, flurry of blows for 2 more. So a boop. A 15 to hit.
Will not. Nope.
Would a 17 hit?
Nope.
Kabu, were you
22
gonna
hit?
do?
An
Would a
18
22
would
hit?
hit. Yeah. Oh,
Are
a
you gonna
22? Yeah.
Yeah, Flash
Are
of
you-
Genius.
Okay, sick. So for 11 bludgeoning damage, 17 for 6 slashing, 18 has to
Seven-
hit. So that,
Yeah.
well, no, I'm gonna use a key point to make that hit to turn it into a
Okay.
19. So 6. So
And then
total
6 slashing. Is that what I'm seeing there?
30. Uh-huh.
I've been adding them all.
It should be
individually.
44 total damage, right?
Well, I've been adding them as you've been saying the damage.
Oh, and
so-
I haven't been rolling an advantage. God damn it.
He is teetering, but still up.
Can I should have been rolling an
You're
advantage. Damn it.
retconning.
Damn it. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else I can do? Nope, that's it. That's all I got. My turn's
Okay.
over.
All right. Artifacts is up, and she is going to actually go over and grab this guy and just go up and up. Because he has disadvantage on strength, she will handily grab him, and you are just going to see her go up and over a little bit, and then just a loud thump after a few seconds. At which point she will come back. And he is out of the fight.
Hell yeah.
Okay. It is now this dude's turn. And he's whacking away at you, Tell, or trying to, with disadvantage on his strength-based attacks.
You know, they're kind of taking too long. I didn't want to be a wolf this long. If they could just, if they could do a little better. I have too much health right now.
Do you want them to do better?
Do better.
Listen,
Do
you guys got the dragon to join you, so this would have been a much different fight. Okay,
yeah.
so Tess,
Okay.
you're up.
So at the start of my turn, two things happen. I change my starry form to the chalice, and I take that 44 slashing
What
damage.
does that mean? Are you a giant cup right now?
No, my constellations change from an arrow to a chalice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Chalice with the palace.
But please hit me
Prove
with
that
your
it's true.
demonic bullshit of 44
Or is it with the palace
slashing.
that's poison?
Yeah, take your slashing damage, your wound damage, please, at the beginning of your turn. Sorry.
You roll that.
Oh, it's just the same plus 5.
So I'm taking, what was it, 21? Shit.
Mhm. Plus 5.
So
Because
26?
because it hit you a second time.
So 13. Cool. And then I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
Oh, garbage. Alright, so I'm going to heal 6 HPs. And then, because of the chalice, I can heal additional 2d8 plus 5. And because of the moon sickle, I get an extra d4. At 15.
Okay.
And that's what I have for now, because god damn.
All right. And it's Ulrich. You're up.
Sorry, working on some forging things. Yes. Hi. I would like to continue swinging this Ugoloth, please. Thank you very much. With my super cool sword. Aztec Lauren. 30 to hit.
Yes. That will hit.
Fantastic. That's going to take 15. Applying the mark again. Natural 20.
Yes.
The honor
Curse.
blade goes snicker snack, and its head fell off, and I go galumphing back.
Give him inspiration, GM. Give
Totally
him,
back.
give it to
Fine,
him.
take
Give
the
it to
inspiration.
him.
I hate you.
I go galumphing back. I just turn and decapitation. And I shout it as
Wonderful.
well, so I can shout its head off of his neck as I cleave it twain off. Mark twain off, even.
Did you mark him before you did it?
Of course I marked him. I marked him with my... I marked him and then I twained his neck off. I'm gonna look in a mirror up here in the hotel. I'm in... Oh god, guys, I'm up here in Boston with the fucking Alice in Wonderland mirror. Like, all the stars are aligned. The Ugoloth, the oh god, what? The Nikola's head is off.
Correct, I am the stars that align.
The head goes rolling.
Perfect. I got one more attack. So how about a Nikoloth dies, maybe? 17 to hit?
17 to hit the Mezzaloth?
The
Well, actually,
Nik-
either
the
no.
Mezzaloth, yeah.
No, it will not hit.
No, really? Disappointing. Okay. Well, in either case, I'll just scooch a little closer to one of my buddies, Carnage, just in case there's any distance rulings for other things. But tell you what, I will try and shield bash as a bonus action this Mezzaloth, so make me a athletics check. And I want you to try and beat a 24.
Okay. Athletics. 16. So no.
Okay. So I want it to move 5 feet this way.
Okay.
Just in case a certain dragon wants to do something. But that is my turn.
Okay. Carnage, you're up.
Carnage is just gonna walk around this here little buddy to give her and her friend Ulrich just a good flank on this little soft boy. And then she's gonna go to work again. Yee.
Put in work.
Put in the work. 1, 2,
You gotta work, bitch.
3, 4. And then I need to also re-roll my weapon. Beep, 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 beep. Pew. So a 27 and a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Roll damages.
I'm gonna
So
wait for the total.
18 plus 22. So that's 40. Plus, I need a con save for the holy weapon. I forgot this the last time.
Okay. The con save.
$18 does not succeed, so an additional 18. So 58 points of damage
Total.
as I just whack whack.
Okay. He's hurting. He is much reduced. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
Who's looking real ouched?
I don't think any of us really are.
Yeah, we're all fine.
Okay, we're just screaming in DMs about heals. Okay,
Yeah, no,
that's
we're
fine.
good. We're good.
I'm gonna save that spell slot then.
I am
Then-
still wolf.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. It is now this dude's turn, who has been moved back, and he is going to skitter run right back up to you, Ulrich, because he's disgusting. And he will attempt to hit you with his trident a couple times. And not do anything. So, this guy is up, and he is attacking Tess.
Cool. I would like to, for the first attack, roll and d6 subtracted as whoa.
Okay.
Hopefully it still helps, because last time I got hit both times.
How much do I subtract?
You'll subtract a whole 2.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
either
unfortunately, I
way,
didn't
that's
win.
not going to happen. I'm not even going to subtract the 2. And he's just not going to do a goddamn thing.
Thank the
Okay.
gods.
This guy is turning to you, though. And he is going to attempt to claw you, Carnage.
Do it.
Hold on just a second.
Do it. Hit me. I want to blast him.
Okay. Attack. Normal. That's not gonna hit. Oh my god.
No.
Help, you guys. Help. I started off rolling
I
okay.
can't
And what has
even
happened?
blast him. Luca, you're not even letting me do damage
Sorry.
on your turn.
I'm trying.
I just want to get hit so bad.
17 to hit Tess. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait.
That's right.
I did not roll with the just. Okay, a
Fuck.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that won't hit, so I will just do damage. 7 damage.
3
Tess.
damage. Got it.
All right, Kabu.
Oh, that's the wrong save, but it's the same number.
Can I begin the process of the thing that we're talking about in chat
Yes.
as the artificer?
Yeah. So Dev, you want to start, or do you want to do the whole thing with Dev and yours actions together, or what do you want to do? This is our good table chat. We're handling it now.
You mentioned
So
well, you
here,
mentioned
I'll go. Dev,
electricity.
standing here, fighting, casting, participating in the background, is going to realize that Ballard is there, holding the broken other part of the sword that he has, and Mistral will throw the sword, saying something very cool, which I do not know, but Mistral, just imagine yourself saying something really cool as you throw this shard of a sword to its original owner, and she will reach up and grab it, scream at Artifex, and just hold it up, and Artifex will turn and shoot forth a very tightly aimed beam of fire towards it. Kabu, are you adding to this?
Kabu is gonna do the only thing they can think of, where he flies down to where the cracks of the blade are meeting, and he's gonna hold up his hand, and lightning's gonna come out of it, and he's gonna just arc weld shocking grasp the blade.
Exactly. So, working together with you and Artifex, with Ballard holding up the shards of her sword, you guys manage to battlefield arc weld the tenacious blade back together. And she is a little more powered up now.
I hope it helps. And then
Okay.
that's all I can do, I guess.
Yeah, all right. And then we'll go on to this Mez guy who's going to try and just survive all of that happened and fail. Since he was right there, kind of in the way of all of that happening. Ballard is going to run up to you, Carnage, and attack this dude. And let's see, what is this? So I will do a 24 to hit, which will absolutely hit for 20 slashing damage. And he is down. And then it is now to Tell.
Okay, we're just doing trying to do this one in. That's the first roll. Oh, 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Rude. Alright, well, I'm still a wolf. Wait, I am not a wolf, actually, so I have to retcon that, because I'm taking 16 damage at the start of my turn, right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't even attack as the wolf. That's fine. As I take the damage, I revert back to Tell and just stare this ugly thing in the eyes, and I'm gonna hurt it in a different way. I'm going to just grow natural claws out of my hands, and I'm going to claw at it for a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, and that'll be 30 acid damage, actually.
God damn, okay.
Is it still standing?
You're gonna sizzle about half of his exoskeleton away, but he is still standing.
All right, and then now that I'm no longer a wolf, Tess has taken a little bit of damage,
Oh,
right?
I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Did you heal?
Yeah. And I'm
Alright.
actively healing each round, so it's good.
All right. Well then, you know what? Let's YOLO this. Tell is just going to turn invisible, and then is going to go back around here. I think you technically can still.
Yeah,
to
I'll try.
attack, but
You have to be able to see to do that.
But it won't work.
I was like, you'll have like double disadvantage, which isn't a thing, but cool. And now I'm behind this other one, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I am
Rory.
no longer wolf.
Okie dokie Loki. I'm gonna try. Rory's gonna move up on this thing and try to do the damn thing and kill it dead. A 26 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it is still up.
Okay, sick. He'll then kick it. Crit! Fuck yes, let's go!
Yeah, let's do it.
So that's 13 slashing, but because I'm a half orc, I also get savage attacks, which I always forget about. But when you score a critical hit, roll one of the dice an additional time and add it to the extra damage. So another d10. 1d10. So 16 slashing damage. Is he Toast La Costa, or is he still up?
He is
Sick.
still up.
Still up. God damn. So yeah, I'm gonna bonus action. Flurry blow, whatever, yada yadas. 18 to hit for 12 more bludgeoning damage.
18 to hit will hit for 12, and he is down.
Sick. And then Rory is then going to move because I still have one more attack. He is going to move to this other side of this thing and use his remaining attack with advantage. Correct? Because I'm flanking.
Yep.
28. Oh, and I forgot because I got an extra d4 because I'm using Dustbringer's Vengeance
Is
for
it 28 to hit?
28 to hit.
Okay.
And then 15 total slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Thank you.
All right. And it is now Artifex's turn, who is going to turn to this little guy next to you, Tess, and she's gonna take a bite.
Decadent.
Just the time.
31 to hit. So, and then she's then going to claw. And he's fucking toast. She just shredded him. He has a splat on the ground. And that is her turn.
He just turns around like, yeah.
Tess, it is your turn.
All right, sweet. As a bonus action, start of the round, I'm not changing the chalice yet. I need to heal a little bit. So I'm going to chalice myself with the Aura Vitality and get back 17. So I'm looking pretty good. And then just take the sapling, and I'm just going to Thorn Whip this son of a bitch. A 32 to hit.
Uh-huh.
For 18 magical. What kind of damage is that? Piercing, apparently.
Okay.
That'd be slashing.
Okay. Is there anything else?
That will be all.
Okay. It is now Ulrich, your turn.
All right, cool. So I've got a dancing partner right here. Once your turn gets out of the way, so I have this lovely little, well, whatever its name is. So I'm gonna take a swing at it, and I'll kind of, after I took the head off the other fella, I'll make sure to pay my new blade a little respect and start swinging into this fella here. All right, 25 to hit.
Yep.
All right. I'll keep swinging. For a 19 to hit.
Yup.
Fantastic. And finally a 17 to hit, because we're working down apparently.
17 will not hit.
Plus 2. 19
Okay.
to hit again.
All right.
All right. So let me do some quick maths real fast. So that is going to be. Oh, sorry, I was doing mental health real quick. Don't want to take that away, do I? 18 plus 12.
48.
Plus.
48.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. 48 damage slashing with a magic sword.
48. Okay. He is bloodied. Bleeding
how
from
about-
quite a bit of wounds.
And how about he also makes me have a leg check as I try to bash his fucking brains in it with a shield.
Okay. Oh, what check? Athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics, but I believe athletics would be the preferred.
All right.
check here.
Yeah, no, that's not going to do it.
Oh, well, let's see, because I might also roll poorly. I didn't. So he's totally knocked prone.
Okay. Conditions. Prone. Very good. Is that it for your turn?
It will be. And I'll call out, someone please clean up on this aisle.
Carnage.
What the
Okay.
hell is an aisle?
It's like an
Carnage
island.
is-
It's a tiny space where I kill people.
Carnage is just gonna go a little crazy again. Da-da-da-da-do. Smash, 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 smash. Please hit. Okay, so a 30 and a 30 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And since he's prone, it's technically all crit damage, so
That's only on paralysis.
is it
Yeah.
paralysis?
Disadvantage
Okay.
on prone.
It's your super advantage right now. You got this.
I mean, 25 points of damage on the first hit. And then hold, please. Up. It got.
What is the
Got
total?
crazy.
Give me the total.
We're at 49, and it will auto fail the holy weapon.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
'Cause
He's
it's prone.
gone. He's gone.
Bye.
Be gone.
Okay.
Carnage. And then with the rest of her movement, she'll scoot this way. Beep. That's my turn.
Okay. And it is now this guy's turn. He is going to turn to you, Rory,
Yeah.
and attempt to claw you.
That's
Minus a
right.
d6 from that attack because the stars align.
Okay.
You sure you
Minus
want to do
5 from
that,
that
pal?
attack.
You're kind of alone now.
Oh, shit. He won't hit.
Do it again.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck. Okay. Well, that is not going to happen. It is now who's man, this battlefield's looking real sad and lonely for him. Who wants to describe how this happens?
Rory's actually like as he turns and like tries to swipe, Rory's gonna like kind of like bob and weave and just say, "Yeah, right, mate. Here's your chance. One-time offer. Like, you wanna cut the bullshit?"
He very clearly seems ready to fight to the death.
That's
I vote
right, what
invisible.
Ballard-
I vote invisible. Invisible Tell does some dope shit because he's been
Invisible
taunting him
Tell-
from the dark.
Oh, well,
Please.
if you
Do him.
want it
Choke slam him, please.
very Tell style, after he threatens him, you just see a vine whip out as Tell reappears and it chokes around the demon's throat, and everyone just basically kicks the crap out of him.
Wait, can
Alright.
Ballard get, as Dev said, can Ballard get her revenge?
Her revenge isn't against that guy, but I will
Can-
show you what it looks like now when
Sorry.
she rolls her sword.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Can you
Tenacity
lift him up
reforged.
and
So that was
slam
a
him to the
terrible
ground?
roll, but we'll ignore that. But it is tenacity reforged now. Okay, so the battle is done. You guys are out of combat.
Does anybody need healing? I have Aura Vitality for 7 more rounds.
Yeah, I think like Rory's hurt a little bit. If we can use that, let's go.
You
Yeah,
get, I can
what's
do
up?
2d6 plus 2d8 plus 5 for 7 rounds.
Yeah, I just need
Uh,
to just give me some good heals.
I need
So,
8.
there you go. There's the round. There's that, and then
Perfect.
That's all I
Perfection.
needed.
So like if you want the 2d6, someone else can get the 2d8 plus 5 and just
I'll
shuffle.
Just
if
spread it
anyone else
around.
needs some more, please take it because I can get myself up to, like I said, 4 to 8 health.
11 fills me up.
I've still got 27 temp HP.
Okay, so everyone's good. Everyone's
Kapu,
grand.
you golden bastard.
I think we should all be like fulled up.
We should all be fine, except
Alright,
well, I'm
fine.
worried about Tell. That's my biggest worry right now. 'cause he was in the thick of it.
He can take care of himself, but the real question
No,
is
I don't care about you taking care of yourself. I care about us taking care of you.
Can I,
no. The real question is, because this is a big decider. I know you guys said you really wanted to attempt a short rest. Is this the place to attempt it? Because that's definitely something Tell can help with.
Yeah.
where's-
Sorry.
So that's getting into the narrative, right? So I think mechanically speaking, we're cool with heals. At that point, Rory would go over to Ballard and give a short bow. Actually introduce himself. I'm right, name's Rory Daywind. I'm sorry that we were not here in time to be helpful to you. You mentioned that she has your book. Could you enlighten us on what that means exactly?
Yes. She has the book of red dragons.
oh,
It was the only thing keeping Sarthraxis at bay and me safe here defending the portal.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Well, what? What do you guys
She
want
has
to
it
do?
now. I do not know what she will do with it. I do not believe there are any red dragons within Daor's dream, but
Right. Artifacts mentioned that. Could we get a quick a rundown, a synopsis, right? So she's got books. She's headed into the dream. What do we need to do to stop her?
we need to find her before she finds her sisters.
so that's what
They-
she's doing.
Yes. And they will call forth the Yugoloth general and all of his armies. And now that the tear has been ripped, they will be able to pour forth into the
Any way
prime
to close it?
material.
Yeah.
I do not know if any of us have that power.
Fair enough.
Artifacts will come up, but just kind of like they will just kind of touch foreheads together and have a little moment. And Artifacts will say, "We need to get to Telanthiel."
Who?
There's a wound in the fucking world here. By the looks of the map, Ulrich's kneeling down by it. I mean, is there really anything that can? I mean, is this just like a magical?
It looks like this planar entrance was forcibly ripped open, and that it was with such force that the physical material elements of the world were affected.
Looking around, and Auroch's kind of planting his sword in the ground here. A material plane is affected here, and is it? Auroch's a simple guy. He sees a patch. He throws a fucking hole on it. So surely not on the metaphysical sense. He doesn't. He's not thinking about fixing this, but like, is there anything that can kind of heal this in even the short term? Can we even apply, a bandage to this wound?
Probably not with any power that any of you currently possess.
What about?
Mela had multiple books and had been building up a connection to a pool of radiance for months to do this.
Luca, you're overlooking something here. This is just a crack in the ground. I can close the ground. Easy peasy, we're good. I just clap, boom, close, we go home.
Go ahead and clap and try that.
I'm here for it. If there's a way to assist this,
Makes hole in ground bigger.
So what you're saying, we have to go into motioning to the thing, a dead god's dreamscape.
What if we asked a
Yes.
living god to help us?
sorry, yeah, where Ballard, Miss, you were you alive when Nella came through?
Yes.
So, not to look.
I had
know,
bonded with the book over many years, and it did extend my lifespan, if that is what you are asking.
Sure, it's part of it, but like, the books extend your lifespan, so the others they should have had the same effect, right?
Yes, and I am going to go find them now.
And they were
As she
there.
gestures to the giant tear in reality. They are there in the dream, holding the sisters at bay.
Pardon me, miss, might I ask a question?
Yes.
We've had some experience popping around different planes, right? And I know that I've got to go in there and fate will be what it will, but if anything we can expect going through that, anything we should be aware of, things we should avoid, try to do, stay close, stay low.
I know that it is a vast plane. And I know that the dreams of the god are now corrupted. Who knows what will be there?
Yeah, right. Okay, it's fine. I wouldn't mind a bit of a breather, but if this is what it is, then lead on.
Okay.
We're ready.
And Artifacts and Ballard will step through, and you can all follow them.
Sorry, this is actually not part of my contract. I'm gonna go home.
No, you. Fuck your contract. You're here to help us save the world or not?
Hey, Ulrich, this is fate, man. Leave him be.
It's a fucking cage only if you make it. Look, tell friend, you're only here because you're meant to be here. Fucking get on board.
I get the idea that you take everything really seriously.
I take it you get the idea that I care about the fucking world.
There's so many worlds. That was just a joke. Let's go.
I don't think sarcasm travels well over that gravelly voice.
Would you rather I use my real voice?
You have a real voice. Because this gravelly voice is really
Look
doing
at
it for me.
Luca. Look at her.
I mean, now I'm curious, but I think we've got other pressing matters.
When I was a young man,
Did your father tell you something?
my father told me a whole bunch of things, but
I'm sure he did.
Artifacts and Ballard have stepped through.
Yeah, Rory's short behind. He would have just thrown the leave him be,
Yeah.
but Rory's already through.
Like,
Cowboy
they're-
rocket boots.
they're
I'm
stepping
going
through.
to I'm gonna unhook my helm from the top, throw it on, slap down the helm, and jump through after Rory. I am following my friend.
Carnage is gonna toss up a prayer to Umberly to see if there's a way to find, to see if there's a way that this group can close the fissure in the plains.
Roll a religion check for me.
Oh, she's doing divine intervention.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
So you want Umberly to come to you right now in this moment?
Yep.
I wish I had the voice mod so bad.
I believe in you. You got this.
You summoned
roll it.
me.
Oh shit. Yeah, she did. Oh my god.
The four.
Oh shit.
You can't even see my forearm. I'm so excited.
Oh, I never thought she would listen.
The stars have aligned, everyone.
God.
Can you give me the text of how this looks?
I need to go to the bathroom so bad.
God.
Okay,
Good
does it-
boy.
does
Yay,
the goddess
childbirth!
or-
So good to your body. Okay,
my God.
okay. I'm sweating so much. Okay, hold please.
Oh, it's
Where
good.
is it
Fuck
in
though.
The sheet. Okay. Please come help. E-
Oh.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, you asked her,
Okay.
it's me, your boy. Please help.
She intervenes.
Whoa, I'm shaking so much. Yay.
You summoned me?
Yep.
What do you need?
Are you here right now?
I would not come there.
Well, I mean, if you can't see what's happening right here, there's a big old fissure right here in the world, and they're gonna bring some other creatures and gods and demons and a whole bunch of other shit right into one of your seas. I mean, they're gonna try to wipe out Flan and your temple and everything that's just right outside this mountain, and we're all gonna get fucked unless we can figure out a way to, close this here fissure between worlds.
This does not seem like something I should deal with.
I mean, you can either deal with it now or you can deal with it later.
Let them come to the sea. They are dirty little fire creatures. They stand no match for me.
Well, I mean, some of them are, and then you see there's also
Are you
some base
disagreeing
spirits.
with me?
No, I'm letting you know that you don't have all the information. And there's also some oozes. And
How
some
dare
obelisks.
you? You small, tiny creature. You have summoned me. And our relationship allows that. And I will grant you a boon, since you have served me well thus far. But do not question me or my decisions again.
Okay.
You're gonna get a +5 to your AC, and a +1 to your spell bonus.
Nice.
And then she's basically gonna hang up with a very much like, don't ever fucking call me again.
I can't for at least 1 week.
Okay, so you guys step through the portal. Well, it's not really a portal. It's more like a tear in reality. It's fine. However, as you step through, you are greeted with a vast landscape. Everything appears shifting and dreamlike. However, there are fortifications, structures, and in the center, there is a large half figure of what look like remains or the memory of a god with blood pooling out into a giant great lake. And I'm going to end the session here.
It's the wounded mother.
So, that will conclude episode 18 of Harper Investigations. Again, this has been very loosely based on Finders Keepers by Janek Sielicki on DM's Guild. And join us next time for the conclusion of this, possibly, or the extent for next time, the part 2 of this on September 14th. I am Lukalok, and I have been your Dungeon Master this evening. Players, if you want to go around and sign off, starting with Turk, I believe.
Oh shit. Okay. Hi. Hey everybody. I am Turk, or Turk Accented on Twitch and Twitter. I was playing Ulrich of Dunval, your fully armored Himbo Cavalier fighter for this episode. If you'd like to see more of what I do, please of course tune in to TPK and Net 20. Oh, and Neon Lights Roleplay for all of the wonderful things that everyone on those channels do. But of course, for me especially, you can tune in next Tuesday for a very special one-shot we're going to do as a prequel to Oathsworn, our Odds to the Dragonlords campaign. I'm very excited. It is going to be, I think, the perfect start to our campaign of myth and legends, as we're going to start with a very particular legend in the land of Mithros, or rather Thylea. And it should be a whole lot of fun. And of course, beyond that, there's going to be a whole lot of extra fun stuff. So, as Luca has alluded to in this episode, all of our Harpers are here. So feel free to give us good tables, bad tables, all of the wonderful things, hopefully good tables, so that anyone here can give all the good stuff, because I will not be here on the 14th. But I would love to decapitate some things for some people with this shard of a dead god. And beyond that, we'll be around, because I'm gonna have to go north to refresh my caucasity. But that's enough about me. I'm gonna throw it over to Tony.
Hello, I am Tony. I have brought in the new character for a short period of time, Tess. This was interesting. I'm glad I got to see other things come back, all the way back. But my character didn't really know that. So sad. However, yes, next week, I'm in the Odyssey of the Dragonlords, the prequel, or
It's 100%. It's 100% prequel. Don't worry.
Prequel, progenitor, however it be. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. We'll find out. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else. So I'm going to pass it to Sarah.
Oh, hi. I'm Sarthrax Franco. I play Rory Daywind, the Way of Mercy half-orc monk. If you like my face and the words I say sometimes, you can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Sarthrax Franco. I'm in a variety of TTRPG content, both here on TBK Roleplay and over at Nat 20. You can find me every other Tuesday for Harpers here You can find me over at Nat 20 on Sundays for Morningstar and Company. We're in a little bit of a mid-season break, but we'll be running a limited adventure that I'm very excited for because it's new character time. Once a month there. I'm also in Against the Tides. I have Dark Echoes or Curse of Strahd campaign every other Saturday here on TBK Roleplay. That's super cool and fun. And a couple of random little one-shots coming up here and there. Also, we re-announced or double-announced I'll be in the limited series of Basilisk, the Stargate game run by The Last Hit Point Hero, which I'm very excited. I get to play a baddie. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyways, kicking over to my good dude, Ekaj.
Hey folks, Ekaj the Orc here, player and newly announced GM for TPK Roleplay, so keep an eye out for whatever shenanigans I get up to with that power. I've been playing Goblin Battlesmith and Forger of Artifacts, Kabu Del. You can find me online at I can't even think right now, Twitter, TikTok newly. I put some weird, funny shit up there, so hey, go check me out. You can find me on Instagram now, also at Ekaj the Orc. You can also find me around on the Discord as Ekaj the Orc. I do occasionally sneak my way into other games, so see where I pop into. Yeah.
Way, how dare you?
Oh, I do. That I think is it for me, so I will go ahead and pass it on over to Corndog McGraw.
It's me, Corndog. I was playing Carnage, as we saw. I was so excited to just be able to finally use her weapons and go nuts. So that was a good time. As well as that ending bit. That was pretty cool. You can find me here again on Thursday, where I'll be supporting Noir in something neat. The Noir Enigma. So that'll be super dope. Check us out on Thursday. And then you can find me here the next Thursday for the Tiamat campaign, where we taunt death and other things. So, yeah, I'll be around, and then see you in Harpers in 2 weeks. Over to Cole.
Hey everybody, I am Kohlrabi. I played Telefteos, the Circle of Dreams druid, returned to fleshy goodness once again. I will be in a couple things this month. Sherlock Investigations returns on the 13th for an episode. That campaign is also getting into some pretty high stakes, dangerous stuff, so that should be fun. And then always I'll be around for Dark Echoes, and on the 21st we have something really exciting. Definitely come by on Thursday for the Dark Veil one shot. It's a sneak peek of a system that's technically not even out yet, with lots of great people in it. And I stream on Twitch and do things and stuff, and maybe I'll be doing those things and stuff on Friday. But that is about it, I think.
Again, I am Luke Lock, and you can catch me online anywhere as Luke Lock. And I have the next 2 weeks off, so you will not catch me anywhere for the next 2 weeks because Dark Echoes will not be here on the 11th. We're back on the 25th. So, enjoy everything for the next 2 weeks because I'm out, and I will see you again on the 14th for part 2 of this for Harpers.
Or will you? Need some voice work.
Possibly, yes. But I will not be streaming anything, so. And that is it, and we will see you all later. Good night, everyone.